Pricilla, you gotta stop typing.
No, I was telling the house girl we coming in. We even on your channel it said.
You're live now on your page.
Okay. Yep,
I'm
live
trying
now.
to get
Here we
the other
go.
page. I'm trying to get the other pages to go live, but the other pages are not going on. There you go. I hear you.
Hey.
But for whatever reason, it's not. Look, it may not be meant for us to go live on these other pages.
On Facebook, probably not. We live on YouTube. That's all that matters.
We had the same problem with Sunday's church service on YouTube, StreamYard.
Oh, really?
All right, it looks like it's starting to kick in now.
Okay. All right, Cheryl, put yourself on pause for a minute. All right, Deborah. Hey, Deborah. We live. We see you. Hey, Dad. Let's go. 7 people watching. Let's go. Let's turn up. Hey.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Old School Tuesday Turned Up. This is the last video of season 1 for 2021. That's right. This is not an interview. We're going to conversate, have fun, have a couple of surprises for you all. Just come, chill out, and let's do this right. All right now, tall boy, hit it. Let's go. See you all.
You guys like my new little thing, my me emoji. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Old School Tuesday Turn Up, the last video of season 1. Tonight, season 1 is going to be over. This is the last video of this year and everything. Tonight, we're just going to sit here, turn up, have some fun, conversate with you fans, and we might have a few surprises. So, and talk about anything you want to say. Anything you want to say to fans real quick? You want to say something to them?
This girl called me not even 2 hours ago and said, we're going to do a season finale the last Tuesday of the year. So all of this is impromptu. We're going to make it work. Y'all going to love it. And don't y'all dare say nothing. I'm telling y'all. Just have fun. Enjoy it. And we're just trying to make surprises. And I'm going to see if I can find a way to get some of you guys as guests, maybe to come in and talk to some of the artists if they're open to it, okay? So this is all Pricilla's idea. She wanted to blow it out the water for the last episode, so give you something of what could potentially happen in season 2. So that's pretty much it. I'm not going to talk too much more other than, when we have our regular conversations. That's it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And to let you guys know, we're not gonna let you guys know. We just gonna have fun. Cause I told Boy on the phone, I'm like, there's no way I could just go and while out saying goodbye and thanking everybody of season 1 and all the hard work we've been through and everything. But I will say this: thank you for the ones who are watching right now. Debbie Reynolds, hola! I see
What's
you,
up,
boo.
Debbie?
I see you.
Colleen
What's up,
Jenkins,
Debbie?
hit the spot 1006.
Hit the spot. What's up, Tammy? Shout out to Tammy. Girl, you need to bring your cooking show back. Bring it back, girl. Okay? Look at Tom. We said Tanya Blazer. What's up? Alicia. Preston. What's up, everybody? You guys are here. Sorry we had a delay, but you guys are here now. So, Top Boy, what we want to start off with the video we have, tribute to the one and only little Kango Kid.
Well, give me 1 second because I'm trying to see if I can get the comments to come up on the screen. So you keep talking while I work on that, and then we got a few minutes. So just
okay. So right now I got Joyce Perrier. Hey Joyce, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes. Happy holidays to you all. Happy holidays to you too, Colleen.
I guess my
Jenkins
question is,
also
what did
tonight.
everybody get for Christmas? What y'all get for Christmas?
Yeah,
Anybody
yeah.
get
What
to?
did you guys? Yeah, what y'all
What
get?
y'all going to? What y'all going to do?
Put it in the comments. Yeah, put it in there. Hey, Taya. Also, tonight, you guys will donate for the show. You know, my Cash App is Miss, money sign Miss Watley 87. Is it 87? Yes, 87. That's how long I've been off. I don't even, can't remember my own Cash App. That's sad.
Didn't you
And
change it?
donate. I changed it to, I think the number is 87. I think it is Cash App Miss Watley 87. Damn. Somebody tell me if y'all see it somewhere, put it in there for me.
I got it
Somebody put
somewhere.
my Cash App
I'll find it. You
and
just gotta
we'll pin it in there.
look. I normally have a whole like 3 days to prep for all of this, and I mean, she just threw me out there today, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, she threw me out there. So we just gonna have
Yeah.
fun with it. That's all. I
Okay.
can't get
So
these
Debbie
comments to come
said,
in.
I
Why?
see him. I see him right here. They good. I see him right here. Debbie said she got a new MacBook.
I'm
Okay,
talking about
then.
on the
Okay, Alicia
screen.
Preston. Oh, Alicia Preston, you said you had a great year and brought us some great guests. Praying the best is yet to come in 2022. Oh, thank you. Yes, we did bring you a lot of good. Was it 23 artists of the best of the best? Hey, Tabitha. Hey, girl. What's up? What's up? What's up? You, Colleen, you know I got you. Yes, boo. Yes, yes. Keep the comments going. You guys just keep. We actually already have a guest here. She's back there. She's back there. You just don't hear it. We put her on mute. She already said she needed a drink. It was hilarious. We already got a surprise guest already. Look, already here, waiting on some more to show you. That's what I like about what I do. You'll never know who I have showing up unexpectedly at the last minute. It's definitely at the last minute, so you never know. So, and Tanya said, "Enjoy that Mac, Debbie." Yes, girl. Yes, definitely enjoy it. Okay. So we live on Facebook too. You said, "Tall boy." Let me roll over here to see what the Facebook people are saying.
For
Let's
whatever
roll over
reason,
here.
I cannot get the comments to pop up on the screen. I don't know why. It does not like me.
Okay. Oh, we got some Facebook. So the Facebook, the
So yeah,
Marlin Green.
so you have to so you're gonna manage the Facebook comments, and then I guess I can see the YouTube comments, but I can't get the YouTube comments to come up on the screen. So I can at least see them and over here on my monitor over here, and then you can monitor the questions, and then I think as a surprise, maybe I can create something. We'll see how we can do it to where the guests or the fans can come in and say a few words if they want. If you are open to that, I gotta play with some things.
I'm
You want to
I'm
push the
open.
limits
Let's do
today.
it.
We pushing the limits.
And we
So
pushing the limits.
if you
Don't you
guys
guys just love Top
would
Boy?
like to come on and say hello, just let us know, and then I will have to either you're gonna probably have to message me, and I will give you a private number, and do not share that number with anybody. Okay, so you're gonna have your own dedicated number, and don't share that number, and then we'll try and see if I can get you to come into our system. All I do ask is that you be against a solid background and away from windows. And if you do have any lighting, please have the light behind your cell phone, your tablet, or your camera, however you choose to do it. So make sure the light is behind whatever device that you're using, and you're up against a solid background and away from windows. We want to make sure
Mm.
this looks good because this is going to be on Amazon and it's going to be on Roku. Okay, so we're gonna make y'all look good, but y'all got to help me out to make y'all look good as well. All right, that's what we're gonna do. All right, we're just going to improvise, Priscilla. It is what it is.
All right. Yeah,
So, do you want to
let's
bring in the
do it.
guests, or do you want to go ahead and do the other part first?
Let's do the other part first, because the guest
Okay.
might want to see this. I'm pretty sure the guest she wants to see this. Let's have them watch this part real quick. Watch this
Okay.
video.
So, we have two videos that we kind of cut up, and I think some of you guys have probably already seen this, but for the ones that do not know, the late great Kango Kid, unfortunately, he passed away. What, last week? Am I right?
Mm-hmm. On the 18th.
On the 18th, and I think Kango Kid was part of Priscilla's
You,
men February, make it all men show or all men month or something like
Valentine's
that.
Day.
Valentine's Day month or whatever you want to call it. So we were blessed enough to have Kango Kid come on, and Pricilla has been talking to me about this interview ever since he has passed away. So he definitely was a good guy. He took a few moments to speak to us, and this is what Pricilla ended up doing here.
Okay. And
I'm
also,
sorry.
I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to one person. I want to give a shout out to Egypt Young. Thank you for she's the producer of
Yes,
Fairy Tale.
she's a
We
producer.
were all in
Yes,
here. Yes. On Sunday, she was
producer
in
of
here.
Fairy
She didn't
Tale
want
Lover.
yeah, she didn't want to show her face, but I wanted to give a
She
special
that
shout out to
behind the
her.
scene chick who make it happen from behind the scene. So that's what she does. And that's what she's doing. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Oh, so
Yes. I
this is
just
the
want to
clock.
say thank you.
Ooh,
Yes.
I'm scared.
Okay, don't be. Top boy, you ready? This is real quick. It's gonna
Ready?
go by. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go. Okay, remember, it goes by real quick. Okay, here we go. Favorite ice cream.
Chocolate.
Favorite dish.
Lasagna.
Favorite movie.
Goodfellas.
Favorite comedian.
Whoa, man, Eddie Murphy.
Favorite love song.
Wow. If this world were mine, I would play
Sunrise or
such. What?
sunrise or sunset.
Sunset.
Chicken or ribs.
Ribs.
Superfly or shaft.
Shaft.
Grits with sugar or grits with salt.
Grits with salt, with cheese.
Yes or no? Freestyle my theme song using the words Old School Tuesday Turn Up.
Freestyling. Let's see.
Hold on.
Man, you got me.
Hold on. We gonna drop. We gotta have you
hold
to
on.
hear the song. You gotta hear the theme song. Here we go. Do you hear it?
Let's see. Pricilla, wanna take you to dinner, Pricilla, wanna take you to dinner. That's all I got. That works? No?
You gotta use Old School Tuesday Turn Up.
Pricilla. I don't know. Take you to dinner. There you go. Pricilla.
All right.
That's all I got.
Thank you. Okay. Don't go anywhere.
All right, there you go. Did Pricilla freeze? The Pricilla didn't freeze on me, did she? She didn't freeze. Lord, help me out. What did this girl do? Did she freeze? I don't know what's going on. Now, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I'm here. I don't know. I don't know. She's not here. So I think somebody says love it. Colleen Jenkins says yes. Tabitha Torres says love it. I'm not sure why Pricilla left the room, but we are going to try and figure this out, and I'm going to try and hold the fort down to the best of my ability. That's all I can really tell you. Yeah, she frozen. Yeah, she did that. Anyway, so what were some of your favorite interviews? Was there any key moments out of the 24 episodes that Pricilla did? Was there anything that stood out the most for you? Put in the comments and let me know. This is too bad. Come on back, Pricilla. So what were some of your favorite interviews? Was there any key moments? Okay. Out of the 20? So let me know. Yeah, she'll pop up. I know how to handle this. Yeah. So let me know in the comments what were some of the interviews that you had. Tanya says, "Don't panic, tall boy. You got this, and we got you." Oh, the Rude Boys. Oh, you know what? The Rude Boys. Somebody called them the Rude Men or something like that. That was really funny. Um, I don't know. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Howard Hewitt, Shirley Murdoch interviews. Okay. Cheryl, well, we were supposed to be trying to get Climax, Cheryl Cooley to come on and do an interview. I'm not sure if Priscilla was ever able to get that set up or not, but maybe we'll be able to get it set up for season 2. You never know. Yes, Howard. All the ladies, of course, says Howard Hewitt. Let me see. Let me see, ladies. How are you? Okay, I see y'all over here. And then it says, let's see, the Rude Boys. Let me see, Howard Hewitt. That's what some of the people said. Shirley Murdoch. Yeah, Shirley was really cool. They got to singing and doing gospel, and that was pretty nice that that they went out there and did that. Like I said, there was no real run of the show of what we were gonna do today. Priscilla just hit me up and said, "Tall boy, I want to do a show. It's got to be the season finale." And when it was the season finale, it was like, okay, how can we end this out on the right note? And Debbie said she liked the Glenn Jones interview. Let me tell you about the Glenn Jones interview. Now, this one was so funny because Glenn had tested in another city. And when he got to our
Hello.
yeah, we here. We here. Oh, she back now. Look at her. She back. Hello. So let me tell you about this story. So Priscilla and I, they're literally get into Illinois, and when they get into Illinois, Glenn's wife respect.
Hold on. I can't.
Okay, well they can see you on the screen saying you can't hear me. So okay, they can see you on the screen. So let me take her back off. So Glenn's wife steps out of the room. We're doing the interview. And y'all know Priscilla wants these interviews to go as long as she possibly can go to get those interviews to go. So the phone is ringing. So I don't know if you go back and listen to those, watch that video of Glenn Jones. The phone is ringing. It's his wife. Now he ignores the phone and everything. The hotel won't let her come upstairs in the room because she doesn't have her ID because she left it in the room. She don't have the keys to sit in the car until he finishes the interview. And he was such a class act and such a professional that whole time that he never stopped the interview, and he allowed Priscilla to go as long as she needed to go to have that interview. So that was a very professional class act, and I think Priscilla owes her some old school Tuesday Turnup earrings for that little mishap that that she experienced. So that was a pretty cool interview because when we got off air, he says, "I gotta go because my wife is downstairs and she has called multiple times." And I did not answer the call because I was doing this interview with you guys, and the audience was very interactive. So because of that, that's why that will always be memorable and favorable with me. Priscilla, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
So I can put you back on the screen.
Yes, that was hilarious. I was just sitting here watching and enjoying it. Bam, I went off. I'm like, I got connected because the box came on saying unable to connect. And I'm like, huh? Like, what are you talking about? I'm just sitting here. And then I did come back. I had to shut down my whole entire phone, turn it off, turn it back on.
It's
And
all
then
good.
the
We got you.
guest,
We
the
got you.
guest, she texts. Yeah, the guest, she texted saying, what happened? I'm like, hold on. I'm coming right back. And then next thing you know, I got on AirPods. It was working, got connected over to my tablet. And I'm like, that's why I had to go back out again, come back in, so I can hook back into my phone. But at the same time, welcome back. I'm here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that video of Kango Kid and everything like that. I mean, I think Tomboy with Kango Kid, I think we make the right decision interviewing him because we was going to have him like that 23rd, I definitely remember. And Chubb was going to be the 16th. And then when we talked to Egypt, And Egypt got Kango on the phone. He said, "No, I can't. You know, I have something going on next week." That following week, we went on ahead and decided, okay, let's have the interview at the same time. And they did their wind up. Chubb and Kango, they did their sound check together because Chubb was late, and so he ran into Kango's sound check. And if you guys go back, it's on YouTube. You see us all sitting near me, Tallboy, Egypt, Chubb Rock, and Kango King. We all just sitting there, and this is sound check, and they. And I wish you guys would have heard them. Was it behind the scenes? They was up there talking about all these people, rappers that was NY, who all they knew, hip hop legends. I'm just sitting there just listening. And I mean, it was a cool, fun, best energy interview. Kango was so full of life, as you can see. We had so much fun. So shout out to Egypt Young for allowing me to interview Kango. I video shows up way at the end. So shout out to his family, his kids, his daughter, and everything. So I just want to thank you, Kango, for allowing me to interview you. You know, I do miss you. We had the best time, the fun time. It was one heck of an interview. So yes. So Top Boy, should we go ahead and bring in the guest? So we go ahead.
Okay.
We don't want to hold that guest
That's
any
cool.
longer.
If
Now this is how.
if you want to talk about Kango some more, I remember we had the other questions that when we brought him in, when I asked the
Okay,
two
go ahead, show
questions.
it.
But I mean, we can
Okay,
save
go
that
ahead,
for
show it.
later. We can save it later. But we can bring in the guest because she probably got the drink now. She ready?
No, go ahead and show it.
She ain't ready.
Go ahead,
Yo,
show
she
it.
got her drink.
Go ahead
She
and
got
show
her
it.
drink. Look at her. I see her in the
Okay.
background.
Go
She
ahead and
like,
show it.
no,
Go
no,
ahead and
no,
show
no.
it. Go ahead and show it.
You want to wait? You want to wait, or you
Yeah,
or
I
you want to
asked her,
come
does
in
she want to
now?
wait?
Because I'm looking at her.
Tell her,
Uh,
do she want to wait? Let her
Oh,
see
10
the other
minutes? You
Kango.
want 10 minutes?
10,
Okay. All right. So you're
okay,
not
we
going to
got
get
time.
10 minutes. All right. So we have a guest that's actually here right now, and she's over here telling me 10 minutes. So I'm just going to play this right here, and hopefully you guys enjoy this piece, another piece with Kango Kid. All right.
Oh, Tall Boy got to come in. Wait a minute. Tall Boy got to come in.
Okay.
Come on in here, Tall
Come
Boy.
on in, bro.
Fine.
Talk to me. What's good?
What's happening?
He wanted to be on that fairy tale lover.
No, I'm not trying to be on no fairy tale lover. I'm already taken. No, we're not gonna get me shot. All right, so I got a question. You said the Kango is already in the Smithsonian. Can you talk a little bit about the problems that you had with that Kango when you first started out?
Yes. It didn't start off with love. It started off with a cease and desist letter. The Kangol Headwear Company hit my record company with a letter saying, refrain from using the name Kangol. We own it, you don't. And if you continue, we will see you in court. Is basically how the letter went. We realized, or they realized, that every city we performed in, their sales went up. So they fell back on the lawsuit, and they worked out a deal allowing me to use the name on a year-to-year basis. Like every year, they would reevaluate to see if I should continue using the name, provided that I didn't do anything, that hurt the brand, didn't get arrested, didn't do drugs, didn't do anything that would hurt the brand. And that was 30-something years ago. They couldn't take the name back now if they wanted. Hip hop is synonymous, or Kangol Kid is synonymous with hip hop. And that's how the deal took place. It wasn't a monetary deal at all. It was, it was a product endorsement deal. No money. It was the first time it was ever done. And that's how that deal started.
Wow, wow. My last question, because I think we got to get up out of here real quick. Priscilla's got some charging issues. We're going to have to work on that for the next show. But you're a songwriter. And can you talk about some of the songs that you wrote? I mean, am I correct? You wrote Forever My Lady by Jodeci?
No, that's I'll Be Sure.
That was
Ooh,
I'll Be
I
Sure.
wish I wrote that. Yeah, that was I'll Be Sure.
But can you talk
Yeah, I
about
wish I
some of the
wrote
other
that.
songs that you see? Now you're making me look
I
bad.
wrote for Whistle. I wrote Right Next to Me for Whistle. A song called Barbara's Bedroom. What else? Co-wrote We're Only Bugging. What else? For other people, I wrote for 3LW. I wrote for Lisa and Cold Jam. Um, Black, which was a group that Lisa Left Eye Lopez had under her umbrella. So I wrote a song for their album. Um, a gospel rapper by the name of BBJ, Big Brother J. I wrote on his first album. Uh, Gerardo, kid that wrote the song Rico Suave. I did two songs on his album. Um, I've been busy. I've been writing, R&B and rap songs and pop songs, for many years now behind the scenes.
So the question that I have to go with the songs that you have written, do you like the writing of the songs, or do you actually appreciate the performances of your career?
Um, I like the writing. I absolutely like writing. When I watch my songs being performed by another artist, it's almost like uh, uh, giving birth to a child and watching that child grow. And you watch that child go from being a toddler to being a young child to teenager and so on. And the growth is when you watch that song go from the studio to the recording to the record, and it's playing on the radio, and it goes from the radio to video, and then you go to watching that artist perform it on stage, and then you go to watching how it affects the audience. I've had people say, you know when I hear that song that you wrote, I think of my brother who passed away, and here it is, I wrote a song that kept that person's memory instilled in someone just by a song I wrote. So it's just so much responsibility that takes place with that, with so much growth, that I just love sitting back and watching the song grow and becoming that thing that it becomes to everyone else. And say, oh my God, every time I hear that song, I think of when I was in high school, or my high school crush, or my ex, or whatever. Like, all of these things that it brings back to you from this song that I wrote. I love hearing how a song does that to someone. So I'm going to say, yeah, writing. I enjoy that more than performing.
That's what's up. All right, Priscilla, go ahead. I know we got to get up
All
out of
right.
here.
I'm sorry, y'all, but my memory is at 20, under 20%. That's how, well, can't go heated it up and had, so all that. So, but Kango, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on,
Thank
allow me
you.
to interview you. And, hopefully I can see you in concert when you get ready to get back on the road. Please come
Yes,
here
the
to
minute this
Kansas.
pandemic thing is over, I will be back on the
Yes,
road. I
yes.
promise you that. Promise you.
Yes, 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 yes. And shout out to Egypt Young. Thank you for allow me to, and give me the chance to connect me with Kango and allow me to interview him. And shout out to you, sweetheart. And I'll talk to you after the show is over and everything.
Yeah, let me
But
throw one shout
but
out
how?
to my brother. One shout out to my brother Chub Rock. I know he was on earlier,
Yes,
and I didn't catch the interview, but I've had people tell me, he spoke me up and so on, and he always does. I love him, and just want to, send a shout out to my baby bro, man. I love you, bro.
yes, yes. And I just want to thank Chubb Rock and you, both of you guys, hip hop legends, for allowing me to interview you guys back to back tonight. And thank you so much. It's an honor to me and everything. Also, I want to give a shout out to Tallboy. Thank you for producing. To the Howard Girls, thank you for tuning in tonight. Everybody else, but also shout out to
Thank you,
Smith
Howard
Simple.
girls. Thank you.
Yes, they was in here tuning in.
There you go, Priscilla.
Man, just to know, you hear the part where he said once COVID is over, he said he was gonna get back on the road. What do you, Top Boy? What did you take for just now looking back? Did you take from it?
He was full of life. I mean, he was honest. He was real. He told you what he felt, and he had some adversities, but he learned to deal with the adversity, and he knew that he believed in his music. And I think at the end of the day, it was like, hey, my fans are gonna respect me, and they're gonna love me. But he never did it for the fame. I think it was just more of I just did it for the art, and I think that's really what that was all about. If that makes any sense. So
Yeah. Yeah, and shout out, like I said, to Egypt Young for allowing us to give us that opportunity to interview him. Well, I did ask Egypt
You got to get
earlier,
Egypt
see if
on the
she wanted to
show.
come in. I know. And tonight she didn't. She wasn't
I
ready.
know.
She had actually family over, but yeah. But she said she do thank her and everything. She thank us, but she couldn't do it. She's not ready for it, But hopefully next year we get her here to the show and everything. So, and shout out to everyone who, the fans who watched that night and shout out actually to the people who's watching the interview now since he passed away. Let me look real quick. Since Kango passed away, his interview is now at 914 views. Thank you for
Wow.
everyone who was watching. I know, ain't that crazy? That's crazy. So shout out to everybody who is watching that interview. People around the world watching. And shout out to the ones who are sharing, and I think there was Debbie Reynolds Ula, those ladies that are sharing the video. They shared the interview. So thank you guys for watching and everything. And I think it was, who was it who had said? I think it was Sabrina Khan who said, "Thank you for bringing him to Old School Tuesday Turn Up and allowing us to interact with him." And I'm glad I did. So just say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. And yes, Kango, we miss you, we love you, my brother. Yes. Oh, we have to get to the next part. She ready? Is she ready?
I don't know. Is she ready? She ready?
Okay, so how are we gonna do this?
Well,
Okay,
why
she
don't
ready.
you
Okay, so don't
introduce
bring
her
her in
first?
yet.
Well, why don't you introduce
Yeah,
her
yeah,
first?
yeah. I'm gonna introduce this. Let me introduce you
Because
guys. Who is
she's a fan of the show, but she's never been
she? Is a
on the
fan
show. Not since it's
on
been
the show.
produced.
Yes.
And look, we've had two
Ah,
separate
yes.
productions. So, we had the old school production, and now we got the new stuff where we can bring comments and questions and all that other good stuff
Yes.
over here. So
Yes.
she's a great fan of the show, but now when she's ready to do the show, we're gonna make her. She what she did was she let everybody else go through it. So when she does hers, then she's ready.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, yeah, it better be right now.
Right.
So
So let me bring her. Let me say this. This is how this went. Who this? So one night, I done told the story. I was on my Facebook at the time, messing around, and this artist pops up, and I already knew who she was. And I told everybody, hey, such and such from this group. And next, she hit me up, and she said, anytime I want to interview her, she hit me up and she said, anytime I want to interview her, let her know. And sure enough, I did. Last year, was it about July? I interviewed her. She was the very first artist to be on Old School Tuesday Turn Up, but without production, before Tallboy came about. If you guys
make
go
sure you
back,
get that right
she's
before
actually
me. It was before TB,
before
not BC. Before BTB. Go ahead.
before Tall. Yeah, he gonna get that right. Before
BTB.
Tallboy. Before Tallboy, I did an interview with her that night. She could my live. I wound up going over to her live on her Facebook, and we did the interview and
Couldn't
everything.
figure it
She's
out. The
actually,
phone was on the
I know,
side.
couldn't figure.
20 minutes before
Yeah,
they got the. Is it working? Is it up? I went back and watched it. And I was like, man, they needed some
I know
help
you
back
did.
then. God, but God came
Yes,
in right on
so,
time.
I know he
But she
did.
gave you
God
a
showed
chance,
up.
though. She gave you a chance.
She did. She did. And guess what? We've been friends ever since. I talk to her every freaking day. Now she's also responsible for the very first person that was with production. She's held responsible. She gave me that contact, and as I got that first person who was with production, with talk. Now, this is how we gonna do this. Please show a warm welcome. So she's a legend herself, Topo. You can say she's a legend herself.
She is.
From that she is. Well, yeah. Well, she's from the '80s, from the girl band. I'm talking about the one and only Cheryl Cooley from Climax. What's that? You see how I did that? I had to swing that little story. But you have never been here. listen. If you guys don't know Cheryl, she has the funniest laugh ever. Beautiful laugh is hilarious. But honestly, though, today I told her, Tomboy was like, "What about Cheryl Cooley?" I was like, "Yeah." I told her, I told her about the show. He was like, "No, invite her to the room." I'm like, "Oh, boom, 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 come on in here." And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, come on in. You're gonna come in. You finally gonna come on production." Yeah. So welcome to Old School Tuesday. Turn up, Miss Cooley.
Thank you. Oh my. So what? How many years has it been? How many years has it been now?
One. It just been one.
Really?
One.
Oh, okay.
I know that time passes off fast. Passes off so fast. It's been one.
Yeah.
You've been yeah. It's been a whole. You were last summer. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
That's
wow.
Crazy. Very fun. Yes. Did you see that trip we did to Kango? You see the video?
Yeah. I didn't realize how many songs he had really been involved with. You sometimes you just kind of forget. You just songs keep coming out, and you don't really pay as much attention to who wrote it, who produced it. Of course, you're going to listen to who performed it, but when you kind of forget about the people behind the scenes. So yeah, his contribution was really great, really great. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And so what's been going on with you? Tell everybody, I know you got a show get ready to come up this weekend. You want to tell everybody about that? Just let your fans know.
Yeah.
I caught her off guard.
And it's like the floodgates have opened. Our calendar has been pretty busy since the summer, I guess. And our next two shows are going to actually be in Los Angeles, California. It's what do you call it? New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So it's the 30th and the 31st. At the Manchester Banquet Hall, there's going to be a gang of people up there as far as performers. The Delphonics are going to be performing. Go to the website. You'll see everybody who's going to be performing there. I think Sonny Green is going to be there for the blues people, but it's actually for the California Jazz and Blues Hall of Fame awards organization, and they're putting these shows together along with the Barbara Morrison Performing Arts Center. So we get a chance to be a part of that whole family. Actually, it's like 6 days of music that they're putting together, and we actually get a chance to be at the last 2 days of the whole event. We're not gonna be there for midnight, but we're gonna be there pretty close to it. Like the later part of the evening, and that's actually a dinner concert, so people can also have dinner there as well as do their whole New Year's Eve celebration. Matter of fact, you can go there for the 30th and go to another party for the 31st, or just hang out there the 30th and the 31st. So we're excited about that, and we get a chance to be part of the oh gosh, I can't forget the don't tell me I forget. It's I'm gonna have to look at my website now, because I'm really excited about this next organization that we're gonna be playing with in March. It's called the Las Vegas Rhythm Music Festival. So it's going to be moving all around. We play with them in San Diego, and in each city that it goes to is going to be named that city in the Rhythm Music Festival, and it's really turning out to be a huge event with a lot of big names and stuff like that. I know one of the big names is Shaka Khan. They're working on some other big names that I really can't name right now, but please, I invite your viewers, your listeners, please go to climax.com. That's KLYMAXX.com. Please go there, and you'll see all the stuff that we're into, all of our concerts, and please support these promoters that are out there risking their dollars really to put on all of these shows. We had a dry time last year. And a lot of promoters lost a lot of money. So, please get out there, support the artists, support the promoters, getting the whole music circulation thing going, and you wear your mask. And in California, we gotta just be all covered up. Mask, face shield. Right. Don't go here, don't go there. California, it ain't playing. So please, support Miss Watley's Present. I mean, you guys have really put a lot of information out for your viewers, your audience. I'm so proud of you. I mean, yeah, I know I was the first. Woo, that was a little rough on that.
But
actually, we got you now. Y'all grown up.
I know.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm so not judging. But it was funny though. Y'all need to go back. I mean, see, Pricilla wouldn't listen. See, y'all need to go back on Priscilla's page, and I want to say
don't do that. Don't do that.
July of 2021. Go back.
Don't do it.
It's like June or July. Now, there's a lot of folks they get tired of scrolling, so they may not want to do all of that. But if you take the time and y'all got time on your hands, just scroll back around June or July and look at that first interview. Now, once they got started, it was good, but the beginning part, I was like, wow, okay, I see.
What? I mean, you gotta start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere. And in all honesty and fairness, no one really knew unless they were into live streaming like I am. They did not know how to work any of this stuff. So you have to be understanding. No one knew how to work Zoom. Nobody knew how to work Microsoft Teams. Nobody knew how to work StreamYard, let alone this complex system that I have here. So, and I literally, what you guys did not know, a little tidbit, I purchased this software, which is a $1,200 piece of software, which is industry standard. And I was paying for classes. And if it was audio on one day, and it was every Tuesday. So Priscilla's shows was on Tuesday, and I was learning as I was going. And I was like, oh, okay, we're working on how to bring in callers today, or we're going to learn how to do this. So I was learning on the fly. I think my class was from 3 to 5, and Priscilla's show was at 8 o'clock. So whatever I learned in those 2 hours, I was trying to incorporate it each week. And then each week it got better and it got better and it got better. So remember, nobody knew how to do any of this stuff when the pandemic originally hit. So I definitely salute you on all of this. And I think it was 2020, not 2021. So that's a lot of scrolling back. So y'all may not want to go. Y'all may not want to go
we
back
hiding
that far.
now. It's way. It was there. Actually, it was there this summer, but it didn't scroll back down. So we're gonna keep that hidden, ain't we, Cheryl? But if you go to my Instagram, it's sitting right there. Though you go to my Instagram, it's there. It's there. But listen, you guys, listen. If you guys want to ask Cheryl a question, send a message to Tallboy right now on Messenger, and so he can give you the password. You can come in and talk to Cheryl, and you have a question you want to ask her. If you want to say hello, oh my God, like I just had Gracie.
Now don't ask no crazy questions.
Now Cheryl,
don't ask no crazy questions. No, and don't
hey,
ask.
My life is an open book.
No, but don't ask no typical questions. I mean, come on now. Like, ask her what did she get for Christmas or something like that. But don't ask her how did she get started.
This is what I get for Christmas.
Ooh, hold on. Let me put it on the big screen. Let me put you on the big screen. Let me put you on the big screen.
Put it on the big screen.
Wow. Now, what kind of guitar is that? Is that bass guitar? Is that what kind of guitar is that?
This is a Fender Squier Telecaster.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Watch out there now. You don't know what to do with that thing.
That's one thing I got. The other thing, I got a watch. I got a watch.
Okay. Is that what kind of watch? An Apple Watch?
Something like that, close to it. Wait a minute, it reads everything. That's scary.
Okay. It checked your, so it checked your steps and all that good old stuff too.
Everything.
Right? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's what you got for Christmas. All right. So let me now. This is the question, and I've been asking a lot of people this from anywhere. I haven't gone out as much as I normally go out because of COVID. But when I did the mayor's ball a couple weeks ago here, well, last week here in Atlanta, I asked everyone that I had an opportunity to speak to, what has COVID taught you?
I didn't realize how much around people that we are as a people. I mean, now that you have to pay attention to it, you don't realize how, we always congregate. We're always together. We're always close. Now we have to be cognizant of how close we are. That's what it taught me. And then, be extra about being safe and what you touch and what you don't do and what all of that. That's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of work to think about all the time. But I hate to admit this. Ooh, I'm going to admit this, but I'm kind of a homebody. I mean, unless I'm getting out on the road, going somewhere to perform, I'm not really one to like hang out in the streets or go here and go there. I figured that out about myself during COVID. I was like, oh, this is comfortable staying at home all the time. But I mean, we still get together and rehearse. I mean, I built a rehearsal room on my house. So, we still keep a constant rehearsal schedule, maybe not as often as we used to, but we still try to, keep up on our, how do you say it? Keep up on our game, I guess, so that as soon as that phone rings and we can, be prepared to perform. But it taught me that I like being at home a lot. I like my own company a lot. Hey, I live alone, so it don't bother me, it's not like, oh, I feel like I gotta get out. I don't feel that. Yeah, people have to learn how to be comfortable with themselves, and I think they miss that art.
Now, let me ask you, with you being, because now you're back out performing.
Yeah.
Are you mindful of who you take pictures with and who you shake hands and hug with, or it's kind of like I still love my fans, so it doesn't really matter?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places you still have to do the whole mask thing. A lot of places don't require it. Use a lot of hand sanitizers because, it's the first thing you're going to do, shake hands or, so use a lot of hand sanitizer. You are cognizant of it, but I have to say that we've been pretty, pretty safe and pretty lucky with being out there and still being able to connect with our fans and stuff like that.
Okay. That's what's up.
Now,
Hey, Pricilla.
Now let me ask you, because you watched a lot of the shows. What was your favorite show, or was there one incident, or was there one thing that stood out for you?
In watching her shows?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm enjoying watching her growth. I mean, Pricilla is just such a flower and blooming and stuff. It's like, wow, look at that. So I'm really enjoying watching the growth. And, I mean, like she said, the first show was a learning experience. And look what she's, blossomed into now. So just watching the growth, to me, I'm not going to get sentimental and cry, but it does touch my heart.
Okay.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
what's up.
Thank you. I know. Yes. Now that's something I wanted to listen. One of your fans someone said something very interesting. There's for you, Cheryl. But I want to see how, they said, Ty and Blazer said, hey, Cheryl Cooley. Debbie Reynolds Ula said, love Cheryl. And Debbie she also said to you, Cheryl, nice to see you. Now, someone did say, Alicia Preston said, Cheryl, icon. When you hear the word icon, what does hearing that, what does that mean to you?
Well, first of all, when somebody says it towards me, I'm like looking around like, well, who are they talking about? Because I'm still Cheryl to me. To other people, I can understand the iconic thing, but I'm just doing me. I'm just doing my craft. I'm just doing my art. And I'm honored that people see me as an icon. I really am.
Mhm.
I'm honored that they still listen to the music. They still love the music. They still connect me, with the whole Climax legacy and all of that. It amazes me. I'm thinking it's been a few years. People have seen me a lot on TV or videos or whatever, and they know who I am or they recognize my name. That is such an honor to me that people still remember, people still gravitate, people still acknowledge. So all of that, mixed together is that whole icon thing. And it's like, wow, it's still exciting. It really is. It's still exciting to me to get up on stage. It's still exciting to meet the fans and have them, be part of the whole energy of the concert. So all of that is that whole icon circulation thing. It's like, who are they talking about? Oh, they keep saying my name. Oh, I guess it means me. But I am honored.
Right,
I am
I
very
get it.
honored.
You show, looking back, everything you have done and everything, what would you want to be?
What again?
Your legacy to be.
What I want my legacy to be?
Mhm.
Well, when Climax first started, being an all-female band was not quite accepted. So I would like to hope that the legacy would be that I was part of a movement, I guess you could say, for people to accept female instrumentalists, female musicians. It was a time where, a girl said she played drums or played guitar or, played bass. It was kind of, what you want to do that for? So I would hope that the legacy would be that there was some barrier or mental concept of female musicians that I was part of molding into an acceptance.
Okay. Do you feel like would you say that's what's missing in today's in music industry? Just like, okay, in the 80s you had Climax, the girl band, but you don't see that anymore. Do you feel like that's, do you see that, that's lacking in the music?
Well, it's interesting because Climax is still the only R&B all-female band that has charted on billboards. And I fought that part of that with being, a lot of music has been taken out of the educational system, out of the schools. And that's where a lot of students would be able to learn, would be at school. Not everybody can afford private lessons. And it's unfortunate that I'm going to say it. It's unfortunate that R&B music, rap music, doesn't have instrumentalists. They just have buttons now. They just have the computer. They just have, keyboards, or people are kind of manipulating the sounds. And it's unfortunate that there's not more instrumentalists because, playing a musical instrument, it can be very spiritual. It can be very enlightening. It can be very therapeutic. I was just talking to a friend of mine about how playing an instrument can be very therapeutic, to a healing, emotional healing, mental healing. And that is really what's missing in R&B, rap. All of that. It's just missing in that part of the music genre. And it's really unfortunate. I go to the music store, where they, sell instruments, and I find myself being the only woman, the only Black. It's like, where is everybody else? It's like these young, white kids. And, I don't really care about the race, but it's like, come on, people, let's all get in there. Let's all be musicians. Come on.
No, definitely. Yeah, I feel you on that. But okay, so one of your fans, Tanya Blazer, I told her to come on here and ask this question. She wants to know, where did the lyrics for "Meeting in the Ladies' Room" come from?
Well,
You got fans. They want to know.
I got what?
want to know. You got fans in here. Look, these ladies grew up on your music. They're like, wait a minute, we want to ask questions. She wants.
Okay.
It's not even an interview. We just here to chat.
I know. It's like, no, don't you ask
the fans.
I could have sworn I put out the disclaimer. I could have sworn I put out the disclaimer. I could have sworn I put out the disclaimer.
You did. Tanya blamed it for you.
But Tanya, like, I'm gonna shoot my shot. I'm here. So, you know, come on, ask her that question. So, Tanya, you could have came on the screen live and asked her this yourself. Pricilla wants to break the system. She wants to push it as far as she can get. She wants her goal. Priscilla's goal is to see if we can get as many guests that I could possibly have on here. And what Pricilla don't be understanding is everybody's internet connection is not as good as mine. And so, I mean, I'm just being honest, because if you're doing it from your phone and you're not plugged in through Ethernet, just being honest, that's why when we freeze up, y'all be like, oh, it froze. Well, you're trying to break it down to folks, but they don't understand. So, but Pricilla want to have like 8 people, and you got 8 people from all over the United States trying to make it work. And it's not like we're all in Atlanta. It's not like we're all in the same building or anything like that. But, I mean, Pricilla want to push the limit. So if y'all would like to be a guest before Cheryl responds to Tanya's question, because Tanya said, come on and ask her that question. So I don't think you're going to be able to get up out of here tonight.
But let me tell you, Top Boy, and let me tell you, Cheryl, this is how they do, right? She wants to ask the question, Tanya. I know Tanya Blazer. But let me tell you what Tanya, if she wanted to come on, she would do it. But here's the thing. I guess since it's not, if Howard Hewitt was on, she'll get on. She got on his. Oh, yeah, I'll put that.
I can't blame her for that.
If Howard was on, they'd be like, "Talk, well, give me that. I need that number. Make sure I'm first." I'm like, I could probably say, "Give me my hit my Cash App, and then I'll pick and choose who can come on." But now nobody want to come on. Okay, I see how y'all doing.
Right. Exactly. I'm telling you, let me tell you what Tanya did. Howard was live on his, his thing. And his little FACC, Tanya showed up, Zoom went right in there. Hey, Howard, in there. I'm like, oh wow. And now she said a question. I'm like, Tanya, what are you doing? If Howard was on here, you showed up, drop in real quick. You've been saying Talk Boy 10 different messages. Hey, I want to come on, but now you acting all scared. Tanya, I see you, girl. We live.
Tanya, send me a message. Tanya, send me a message, and I'll give you a link. Okay. You follow me. You should be following me on Facebook. So if you're following me on Facebook, shoot me a private message. I will give you a link that nobody else will get, and I will bring you into the room. There's no other way. You have to send me a message on Facebook, and I will give you the direct number for you, the bat line.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Cheryl, Gracie was like, Gracie just said, oh, I'm watching your show, Cheryl Climax. Yes. I'm like, why don't you come on? I'm eating a salad right now. I'm out in the restaurant. I'm like, well, okay, you eating shoes. Even she said I'm shy, but she's another somebody jump on Howard. I see how y'all are. I see how y'all ladies are. That's cool, but go ahead, Cheryl, answer Tanya's question. Because she watching. She put LOL in the comment box on YouTube, so she watching. Go ahead and answer her questions.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a little hearts to try to respond, but it's going so fast, I can't help. Okay.
Then she said, Tanya just said, I'll come on. How do I do it? Okay, Tanya, you got her. She wants to come on now. See, now we don't got her. Come on, see there. Go to Corey Sanders on Facebook, Tanya. Go to message. Send him a private message, and he'll give you the password to come on. Okay, Tanya. Until then, we're going to wait. Cheryl, don't answer the question until Tanya come on and she'll get her question answered. Let her do it.
That's what we're doing out here. This is what we're doing.
Colleen Jenkins.
This is the end of the season show. So, Tanya, check your private message. Check your private message, Tanya, and I just sent you the direct link for you to come on in. Okay.
And Cheryl, Colleen Jenkins said, beautiful queen with lots of energy.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. You got people up here laughing. You got people, other people say they just love your. You got Yamini Nazim, so you got her dying laughing right now. Yeah, they love your energy. Yes. Joyce per year said, red sparkly
Demara said,
guitar.
"You tell Priscilla that she's being bad." And Sister Queen said, "I'm in the hospital. Tell Priscilla I'm very proud of her, and 2022 will be another amazing year for her." Okay,
Thank you, Sister Queen. Pray y'all pray for Sister Queen. Yes,
that's my
mwah.
girl right
It,
there, Sister
yes,
Queen.
yes. And DeMarlene Green, let me, you quiet. You know what? She needs to come on too. We need to get her in here. She actually, Cheryl, she performs at the Sugar Bar that's owned by Valerie Simpson there in New York.
Oh,
They come on Thursday nights, and yeah, she be up there, yes, up there dancing like it's nobody's business, up there performing. I wish she'll come on. Yeah, and tomorrow is she's amazing. She performed. She performed last week. I was watching. It goes live. Sugar Bar, they go live on Thursday on Facebook. So tomorrow it's all kind of performers, and you have Valerie Simpson. She's there, of course, watching. Tomorrow she goes in and she does her set. Come off. Next person goes on. It's an amazing show. But yes,
wow.
yep. Yes, it's
Nice.
amazing. It's very amazing. Yes, yes, yes. And then tomorrow, that's for you for telling me I'm bad. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. But but no, no, sure. No, there's something I want you to share with the fans. I know this summer you actually, I think Clemens received the Songwriter Award. One, tell everybody
Yeah.
about that.
It was, they've had Songwriters Hall of Fame before, but this was the first year that they had Women's Songwriters Hall of Fame. Because actually, I think there was only two women that had ever won the Songwriters Hall of Fame award before. So this is specifically for the women that have put in some of these, iconic songs that we listen to today that have been over and over the years. I was honored to be on the same award show as Valerie Simpson, Naomi, what's her name? The sisters, the country sister, country music. Come on,
Judd,
I can't.
Naomi
Huh?
Judd,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Judd,
yeah,
Naomi Judd.
yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot. But it was some iconic names like that. Even the Go Go's were honored.
Okay.
A pop all girl band, so they're pop. And actually, the Go Go's kind of came out around the same time as Climax. So there's R&B and then there's pop. So, but we were, awarded. The Women's Songwriter Hall of Fame for the initial year, the first year. I was able to go to
Mhm.
Washington, D.C. and receive the award for the band. And it felt really good just to be around powerful women that are in the music industry, sit and talk with them and share some of the stories and realize that, we kind of all go through the same, path in a sense, or the same experiences, and how we dealt with them and handled them and stuff like that. Just like talking, girl, you did that too. That kind of conversation. So I was really honored to be able to be there and accepted for the band. And, a lot of people do remember some of the songs that, Climax is noted for, because we talked about life experiences, the men all pause when I walk in the room, meeting in a ladies' room. I'm going to get ready to tell you about that. I Miss You was a song about missing, your loved one when you would be
Yeah.
away from home. So it was just really a great experience to be around some of the songwriters, some of the performers, and just get a chance to talk to them and laugh and just be human. Sometimes people forget, that entertainers, hey, they got this human element too, so just, being around good vibration people,
Mhm. All right. Yeah. I'm so happy for you. I seen that when you had told me. I seen the pictures and everything who hosted and all the other ladies who was there and the pictures and stuff like that. That's what's up. But you said it was two women has ever received that.
No, actually, altogether, I think it was 10 different. I think it was about 10 different awards that they did. I'd almost have to look at the
Okay.
flyer all over again to tell you who all was on there. But yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, we were able to get up there and kind of talk about, just being part of the whole, songwriters and making, I want to say making history, but music is always a part of history in some kind of way. But how, it affected us as well as how we affected others that listened to our music. It was great. It was great. It was an honor to be the first one, to be the first one for them to kind of do a testing of how, people were going to respond to it. And it was full. I mean, there was a lot of people there. I think to everybody's surprise, the place was packed. I get a chance to really talk to some of the artists and songwriters that you've only, seen on TV or on an album cover or whatever. And to really be able to, just kind of reach out and touch and be in their presence was really such an awesome, experience.
Okay. Now, museum, is any of the Climax, any of you guys' gear or anything in a museum?
In a museum?
Mm-hmm.
We actually are in the Funk Museum, Funk Hall of Fame Museum in Dayton, Ohio, I think it is. We have, some memorabilia there. I think, and actually the Women's Songwriter Hall of Fame, they're going to start a museum also. And so I just recently donated a guitar for them to put in the museum. Also, what was it? Just a couple of weeks ago, they had a showcase for new songwriters to come up, and there was 2 winners, and I gave them each an autographed guitar for their awards. So yeah, we have a few things in a couple of museums, and there's another museum, I just can't think of the name of it right now, but there's also, I want to say it's in, I'd have to look it up. I want to say Detroit, but I could be wrong. But there's a couple of museums that have some stuff about us. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about, I always ask people, I don't know if I got to ask you in your interview, would you consider a Climax movie, tell the story of Climax? Like, what kind of story would you want told if they were to ever do a movie on it?
What kind of movie, or am I comparing a movie?
What kind of story? What story would you, if they decided to do, the story would you want told?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, we had so much fun during the 80s. I mean, what a lot of people don't realize is that Climax actually had 2 albums before the Meeting in the Ladies' Room album. So there was a bit of a struggle, even though we were signed to a record label. I mean, we got signed to a record label pretty fast. We had only been together a few months, and we were signing a record deal. And the way that happened was I was working at a bank, and I was telling my supervisor about this all-girl band I was in. And she said, well, if you give me a demo tape, I'll give it to my uncle. And, he's a producer for Peebo Bryson and Minnie Riperton. So we gave him a tape, and he didn't like it. But
oh, wow.
Let me just say, when one door closes, that does not mean another door won't open. So he happened to be having lunch with one of the executives at the Solar Records, and he gave her the tape, and she loved it. And we were signed within months. So a lot of people don't realize that there were some albums before the Meeting in the Ladies' Room album that came out that really made us popular. And I think one of the things that really was essential to making Climax popular was the video, because then people could see, oh, it's an all-girl band. So, I mean, it was fun doing the videos, doing the tours. And, I really would like a story where we had, the fun parts. I mean, there were some parts where, we all had those times in a month together. But, you're always going to have those moments when it's a little bit of a strain. But overall, we really had a good time. We had we were able to play music, something we enjoyed doing, travel, meet people. It was a great time to be together. And the 80s, we had the fun clothing that we wore. Sometimes we would go to the mall, and all of a sudden we'd hear our songs playing, so all those things were really fun. See ourselves on TV, see the albums displayed. So, it would be like a story like that. The stuff that's fun. I mean, I think we see enough stuff on some of these shows that, they glorify the bad parts, but they kind of skim over the really good parts. And I mean, I think, weighing the good with the bad, I would have to say the good always outweighs the bad of all the things that Climax has been part of in the whole legacy and the road, of the rise and the fall and the rise and the fall, because it's always an up and go flow. It's always up and go flow. I mean, one flow may not look like the next flow, but music is always flowing. Music careers are always flowing up and down, especially nowadays. That people can resurrect themselves, and there's still the fans out there that give them the platform to be able to do that. There's still a huge following of people that want to still come and hear old school music. There's still a huge following of people that are still buying and downloading music from, the 70s, 80s, 90s, 60s, all of that. Is still an audience there. There's still people that are out there that are appreciating that music. And it's a great feeling that, people like, the interview that you just showed before, when people say, when I hear that song, I think about, I was here when that song came out. You hear these life stories of all the things that people were going through when your music was out. And it really makes you feel like a part of their life, even if you don't know them. Just kind of all ties together.
Yes. And that's funny because you just said that people, because someone just said in the comments, Cheryl P, known as AKA S Poke, she said, you all have, that's what she just said.
Uh-oh, you froze. What'd you say?
She said you all had dope clothing on stage. Can you see the comment on the screen?
I see it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, there's an area in Los Angeles called Melrose Avenue, and that's usually where we got our clothes from. And they always had the fun, funky type of styles and new fashions that came out. And so that's really where we kind of hung out as far as looking for fashion. We always looked for something colorful, because the 80s were always about the loud colors, the neon colors. So we would definitely try to make fun clothing, and not even so much about exposing things, but about making clothing fun.
Speaking of clothing, the way you guys dressed in the 80s, and we know it's a lot different now in this generation of 2021, but what do you think of the girl of the female artists and the way that they dress? Because they always say sex sells. Being one of the first girl groups, that people really looked up to. What do you think of the clothing? Because did you guys have freedom and control when it came to clothing?
Yeah, we actually did. We actually did have a freedom of what we wanted to wear. There can be a style of being sexy and giving the illusion of something, and then there can be the style of being sexy and exposing everything. So it's kind of whatever your comfort level is. But for us, it was about fun. It was about fun. Yeah, you want to make it fun and sexy at the same time. So it was always, fun was first, and, the sexiness just kind of interwove with that. So, it's all about your own personal taste, what you're comfortable with. I mean, I've seen one extreme to the other. I mean, there's things I see people wear that I wouldn't wear. It's like, whoa! But, I admire your confidence for being able to pull that off.
Okay. So it's not that it's so you don't get mad or you're not upset with the fact that it's scantily clad clothing or anything like that. You don't get mad at that, or do you not say, baby girl, no, that's not how you're supposed to do that. It's supposed to be about the lyrics. Like, do you care more about the fact that it's the way they dress, or do you care more about the lyrics for this generation?
Well, I would say I would care more about the lyrics, because that's going to be more effective or more lasting. They're going to hear your music more so than they're going to see your music. So if your lyrics are positive and motivating, I'm more interested in that. If you feel like you have to get on stage and you're comfortable with exposing everything you have, that might be a little distracting to what the message that you're trying to portray. You might want to rethink that. But again, your music, the sound, what people hear, they're going to be affected by that more so than what you wore on, oh, I don't know, whatever the latest TV show out there. Whatever the latest TV. I can't say Soul Train, so I don't know what the latest TV, on BET or something, they're going to always hear your music. They're going to always hear your music. And there may be a few people that say, yeah, when I saw her perform that show, she had on blah, 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 blah. And a lot of that is going to be more hearsay than anything else. But realistically, they're going to hear your music more than they're going to see your music.
No, right.
Well, it looks like we've been trying to. Tanya and I have been battling back and forth to get in the room, and I can't get her in here. And she has one of the newer devices or newer smartphones, and we can't get her in. So this is kind of ironic, or not ironic, but it's kind of weird that I can't get her in. So she said she's tried on a different phone as well, and she's had the same result. So I've been trying to work with her backstage while you guys have been communicating. So I guess we just have to go ahead and ask that question, or you have to answer the question because I can't get her in here, unfortunately. So, and then you also have somebody else that has surprised you too, Pricilla. They're still setting everything. They're still setting everything up, but just know that somebody else is here.
Okay, cool. I think I know who it is. Because at first, they think they be like, I'm messaging somebody at the same time listening to y'all. See, people think they slick, but I'm like, nah, I might not know because I be trying to figure stuff out. It don't work. It don't work. Okay, good. Okay, good. Sure, go ahead and answer the question because the person is watching. I don't know if it's that person. It could be another person.
And can you turn your phone sideways?
To the right or to the left?
Whoever that is in the back room, can you turn your phone sideways?
Oh.
Yeah, y'all keep talking. Y'all keep talking.
Oh. Okay,
you
sure.
gotta do
Go
auto
ahead
rotation on your screen. Auto rotation on your screen.
Say it again.
Go ahead. You want to answer Tanya's question? She wants to know.
Yeah. Okay, so the media in the ladies' room lyrics. Okay, so we were on a record label called Solar Records, and there was another artist, Midnight Star. They were also on the label too with us. So one night, one of the guys at Midnight Star and his girlfriend were at a club, having a party and all that there, enjoying themselves. And one of the girls in Climax saw them and was all excited because we were label mates. So she ran over to the guy at Midnight Star and kissed and hugged him all over and everything. And the girl got upset. The girlfriend was like, wait a minute, who is this girl all over my man? So all of a sudden she just jumped up from the table and went to the ladies' room. And the guy said, oh, that's a great idea for a song. Meeting in the ladies' room. So that's how that song happened.
That's not bad. That's what's up.
No. Sometimes the unexpected things be the that could be the title for the song. Who would have thought?
Right. And a lot of times it happens like that. Yeah.
And look, it's all with and then the good look. Listen, you ever know good songs are always over a man.
Of course.
It's all the good songs is over a man.
The sport of the day.
So my question is, how many women have had to go, to the ladies' room to have those type of conversations? Because some of y'all was born before the '80s, so the song didn't come out until the '80s. So some of y'all, come on, be honest, put in the comments. Did y'all ever have to go and have these type of conversations? How many of these conversations have you had in the ladies' room? Because I don't know what happens with that. And somebody said it sounded like a real situation. Thanks for answering, Cheryl. And then someone else said that's a marvelous story.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I remember being in a restaurant on a just, with some friends or whatever, and there was another group of ladies, and all of a sudden I heard somebody say something about, yeah, we need to go have a meeting in the ladies' room, and I thought, really?
This was recent.
So it's almost ingrained in conversation nowadays. It can mean a lot of things. I mean, it could be a code word for, I really gotta go.
Now look at this comment right here. Look at this comment here.
Right? Exactly.
I told y'all we gonna be interactive with y'all. So if I can't get you in the room, I'm gonna get your comments on the screen, and we're gonna let Cheryl and whoever else that chooses to come in this afternoon or this evening. We're gonna let them actually respond to you in real time. So we're gonna do this. Oh look, here go. Oh, here go another one right here. Oh, you gonna fall out on this one.
Oh Lord.
Here we go. I've had plenty of them when I was dating a stripper.
Oh my God.
Not a stripper.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless.
Many combos many combos in the ladies room. Now, Veronica, I definitely want to hear this story. I mean, the stripper one. I need to know more about that one. I need to know more about that one. I wish I could play the song, but then we'll get copyright infringement and the stream
No,
will
I
get broken.
understand.
So we can't do it. But I would love to play the beat. But that's all I'm gonna say.
Get it, yeah, get it.
Yeah.
You got a lot of sure. You got a lot of fans. Like this next person, I think is gonna be coming up. She backstage too, and
We
I'm
need her to
like,
have
she
her
was like, "Who is
screen
it?" I was
rotate.
like, and I told her who, and I'm like, "It's Cheryl Cooley for Climax." She was like Climax. I was like, "Yeah, you know the song Meeting in the Ladies Room." She was like, "Yeah, that was the jam." She backstage. She can hear you, but she's on mute. You can't see her. Cheryl can't see her, right?
No, she
Cowboy,
can't see her just
She
yet.
can't see.
I need her to rotate her screen, so she needs to turn her auto rotation on her phone. And then once she turns her auto rotation on her phone, then she needs to have the phone sideways as opposed to vertical.
Okay, did you hear that? Did you hear that? We can't hear her, but she can hear us. Rotate your
Yeah, you got to rotate your phone and make
see
sure
how
it's
we
sideways, but make sure your auto rotation is on your phone.
See, I wouldn't know what that is either.
So she got to do the little,
either.
you know how they do slide the phone down on when you do that on your phone, you just got to slide it down. And then when you slide it down, somewhere it should say auto rotation.
Okay,
And
slide down your phone. Okay. She said let her figure it out. Yeah, she's trying to figure it out
but
right
I'm
now.
ready to bring her in. I'm just waiting for her to rotate because the black bars don't look good on the screen. And then you might want to put yourself up against a solid wall. Now, I'm giving y'all pre-production inside of the actual live production on tonight's show. So this is just the way we doing it today. She like, I can't figure this out. You should see the look on her face right now. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all need
Yeah,
to
because
come
she look
on. I
like
have
she
plenty.
gonna sit here.
Okay. So, Veronica, come on. I need to know more. Like, tell us real briefly about those conversations when you was dating that stripper. Cheryl wants to hear this too. No, you want to hear this too, don't you, Cheryl? Come
Me
on now.
too.
Yeah.
I want to hear about the
Yeah.
stripper. Veronica, message me, girl. After we done with all the message me and come tell me. Okay, girl, we gonna talk privately. You know what I'm saying? Message me, girl. Just tell me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Here we go.
Cheryl, okay.
Hold on. I got a comment. The comment coming up from Veronica. Let me see if I can get it up on the screen so we can all see it. Let's see. Let's see what she say.
Oh.
I was dating. Okay, I was dating a stripper named Sir Sexy when I was living in Chicago. His act was raunchy. The women would get beyond themselves. So something. I don't know what the rest of it is. So we know he had a raunchy show, and the ladies wanted to probably touch in places that they're not supposed to touch. And
in Chicago, that's my
in Chicago.
hometown. So
Yeah, and so they like to. Hey, look, and my thing is, did you have one of them? What they call them razors underneath your tongue or something like that? Like you know them folks. Hey man, Chicago women are crazy. They said they be having them razors up underneath their tongue. They be ready to cut you. So
I'm horrified.
Okay.
Climax,
I don't know nothing about
we are
that.
and will always be classy and sassy divas. There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, Andre. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Okay, to get a computer.
Huh? What happened? Oh, okay, she's gonna go to her computer.
She said she.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, like I said, we were just here to have a good time. There was no. We're just going with the flow. So, I mean, when I tell you this is probably the most unprofessional production that I've probably ever done, I'm not happy with some of it, but hey, look, we're just living our best life today. So,
and you caught me on a good night, because as of tomorrow, it's going to be on and cracking until the 2nd of January for me. I got rehearsal tomorrow. I got a show the next day, and then I got to go party with my family the next day. This week.
Yeah, you like that? Ow.
Yeah. And look, Mama D's over here talking about, see, you need to stop, tall boy, and let's just say it wasn't pleasant. Okay, so it wasn't pleasant. So my question is, did you catch one of them in the bathroom, Veronica? You was one of them. Did you catch one? Did you catch one? Like did you catch the hair and pull the weave out? That's what I want to know, Veronica. Because I mean, I'm just asking questions. I just want to know. I just want to know.
Hey, tall boy, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look. See, I told y'all I wasn't playing. Hold that question, because see, I told y'all was laughing when I said it. Yes, I still do the razors. I told y'all. I told you. Look.
Wait, do you have?
You want to text that to me because you whispering like you want to tell me something that you may not want to put on the air, and you know this is gonna be forever.
Teresa B, hey sweetie. Cheryl, Teresa B said Cheryl is my boo. Teresa B said Teresa. Now, Cheryl, no, Tom Boy, you know we should have Cheryl to do. Wait a minute, Cheryl. We should play the
game.
Turnup game. Come on,
okay, well, while we waiting on the other guests to
game.
come in, we could do that. You know your questions off the top of your head, Priscilla? Let me
Boom,
see if I go.
They right here.
I got to see if I find it first. Hold on. 10 questions. Let me see.
Oh, Lord. Should I be scared?
I don't know.
No, bro. You good.
Let me see.
Listen, you got this.
Okay.
Teresa B said you were on the cover of her magazine.
Yep.
I know. I seen the cover.
Okay, you about ready? I think I might be able to do it.
Yeah, I'm born ready. I stay ready. That's why.
Okay, so break it down to her, and let's see if I get it. If not, then I'll have to stop it and do it again. Okay. So set it up for her. Tell her what she got to do.
It's 10 quick questions. 10 quick questions, like Family Feud with Steve Harvey. This is Old School Tuesday Turnup version. You answer real quick. Go 60 seconds. That's all you gotta think fast. So once the music starts, I start. 10 questions.
Can I pass?
Let's go.
No.
Yeah, you can pass.
I mean, it's easy. I think you'll like it. Okay, I think I got it set up. You ready? Let me see.
I'm born ready. Let's stay. Is Renee Jemison in here? That's one person. I didn't see big. Somebody hit up Debbie Reynolds or Renee Jemison asked where she at. Usually she be in here. I ain't seen her name come through.
Veronica, me and you, we need to talk a little bit more because, see, I need to know more. I got more questions. Because Veronica, you might take over this show.
She got razors.
2 or 3 of them.
We need to bring her.
And hair was flying. I wasn't playing about my man. See, all of that meeting in the ladies' room. See how much. See, that song made you some money, and it caught some bodies for somebody else. See.
We need to bring Veronica on and let her come in here
that
and
was
tell
like
us a
some
story.
theme music. That was some that was a theme song. All right, so let's go ahead and knock this out, and then we'll bring in your second guest. All right, and I think that they're still not lined up perfectly, so we're gonna figure it out. All right, here we go.
She do. Yes. Okay. Ready? Here we go. Ready, sure.
Okay.
Favorite ice cream. Favorite ice cream.
Chocolate.
Favorite dish. Favorite dish. Favorite dish.
Barbecue.
Favorite movie. Favorite movie. Come on. Favorite movie.
Shaft.
Favorite movie.
Shaft.
Favorite comedian.
Richard Pryor.
Favorite love song.
Did not blow your mind.
Your favorite color.
Pink.
Chicken or ribs?
Ribs.
Chicken or ribs? Chicken or ribs?
Ribs.
Grits with sugar or grits?
Ew. Butter.
Grits with sugar.
Butter.
Grits with sugar or grits? Come on, you gotta answer the
question.
Grits with sugar. Okay, never mind. Okay, listen. You gotta listen to the name. Name the artist and group you would like to see come on Old School Tuesday Turn Up. Name an artist in a group you would like to see come on the show.
Bruno Mars.
Okay. A group. That's
group.
Group.
John of Troop.
All right. Hey. All right then. All right.
I'm ready for you.
How badly did that go?
I'm ready. I'm ready for you, Pricilla.
The next person ready?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Cheryl.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna get on your guest because you know this is gonna be forever on the internet, and you know where you positioned that, right? So I'm just letting you know, as long as you happy with sitting where you sitting at, don't be falling out. I'm just letting you know it's gonna be for. I said find a solid background, but you want to okay, Pricilla.
Hold on.
See, see, I'm just trying to get you right.
I heard her.
I know I had to mute her because I don't want her to say something that we might not be ready.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to exit?
No, because y'all gonna probably end up enjoying each other too. But I try to make sure people are up against good background, so then that way, you comfortable, and we live on the internet, and people be like, "Ooh, that's what her bedroom looks like." Oh yeah, that's what she doing over there. Right, exactly. Yeah, that's how you rolling over there. That's how y'all do it. Oh, well, let me find. I need to go ahead and get some of that in my life too. So no, I'm just trying to get you right. I try to keep everything classy. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Hold up. Oh yeah, there she go. Okay, she ready to give me a 2-piece and a biscuit too. Veronica, I'm not done with you, okay? Veronica, we're gonna pick this back up, but go ahead, Pricilla.
Okay. So when we go and bring her on, okay, this is how we're gonna do this. Okay, Cheryl here. Okay. This next guest we have coming on, this lady, I mean, she belonged to a 90s girl group. I sing a song when it comes to when black people get married, it's the wedding thing.
You froze. You got to pick that back up. You froze.
Oh, I was just moving just now. I was just moving. I got to redo this again?
Yeah, redo your intro of the other person.
So this next artist we have coming in, she's from a 90s girl group. Song, I mean, it's a song that's used when people are getting married. It's just the black anthem for weddings. I remember when I first heard it on the radio, and I was just like, oh my goodness. And then this past November, I knew someone who was going to get married. I was like, what about this one song? I remember hearing somebody, Renee Jimson, that's all, And I asked her, I'm like, girl, you remember the song? What happened to that group? She's like, well, you got the show for it. I'm pretty sure you're going to go find out. And sure enough, so looked it up. All the people in the group, singer, She's right there on Facebook and message her just like I did Cheryl. Message her right there on Messenger. And I asked, "Hey, are you such and such from that group?" You know, she said, "Yes, I am." And before you know it, came over. They were the last interview we did for season 1. So without further ado, please welcome my very best friend now, Pricilla. What's up? Hi, honey.
Hey, girl.
How are you? How are you?
I'm great. You know I'm gonna kill you, right?
Yeah,
I was
I
just
know.
chilling.
I'm Tomboy.
I
Tomboy's
was
supposed to
just
kill me
chilling
too,
in my
cause
bed. I was watching the show. Cheryl, I love that song. That was my song back in the day.
You go, girl. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, we used to get our party on. That was one of our roller skating songs too.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, yeah. Oh, see, I'm honored with that. See, thank you.
You're more than welcome. More than welcome.
yes. Did you hear about the woman who just told the story a few minutes ago? There was a Tomboy. She had her razors.
Yeah, she's
Yes,
from
I
Well,
did.
Chicago. She had her raises, and she was not playing about her stripper boyfriend. And she had a couple meetings in the ladies' room, and
Wow.
she said she wasn't playing. She was gonna take you out.
That's it.
Yeah.
What is? And I
Happy
told Cheryl,
holidays,
I'm
everyone.
like, you hear me?
No, Priscilla, you going in and out.
You can hear me now? Because I got these earbuds in now. Yeah. So I'm like, I can hear you guys.
Yeah, we all good. It's you.
It's you that's going
No,
in
I'm
and out.
just sitting here.
Yeah, you've been
I
freezing for the last 3 minutes, but we not judging you.
Yeah, I couldn't hear the questions.
Yep, that's you kept repeating everything. I just let you just roll. You said 10
see,
questions, so that's why she kept saying
see,
butter.
see, see. You said get the other. If I had the other headphones, it was
Get the other
fine.
ones, but
See, you.
all
It
right.
was these, the regular one. Yeah, the one that
Okay.
scratched. I got these earbuds in. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See how he does me, Sean? See,
Yeah,
but you know what's so funny
fans
though?
of the show, we need to for Christmas. I know Christmas just passed, but we need to get Priscilla some good headphones for the show.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
because when she
I'm gonna
put
get.
these headphones
Well,
in,
I'm
they
not getting her
scratch.
anything.
They
I'm not getting her
scratch.
anything until I get my earrings.
Woo! Woo!
Ooh.
Oh, but at least you got promised something. I didn't get anything.
Uh-oh,
Okay,
Priscilla.
okay. You
Hold up.
Top boy. You know what? This is the end of the show. It's
Hey.
nice talking to you about this.
I
I'm
didn't get
You all are crazy.
nothing. I didn't get promised anything. I am devastated.
Hold up.
You can
I'm
stop with
not
the
saying
stop.
anything else.
Ow.
See, look at her. She
Right
freezing.
now, I'm live.
She froze again. Hold up.
Here on live. I'm gonna say it. You should receive the earrings. Old School Tuesday. Yours. I already told you about yours. I already explained
I
everything.
know. I'm just messing with
I
you.
know.
I'm gonna
But
send you
speaking of
some
which, would
earpods.
you guys? Well, would you ladies like? Tomboy had a talk with the lady you told me about for to make the wine glass, and we had a very good, interesting conversation about you. Uh, uh, wine glass. Would you
Can't
guys
nobody
able to
hear
receive?
nothing. No, can't nobody make out nothing that you saying. You on that?
Y'all can't hear me?
You on that bootleg
No,
internet
you're
right now?
going in and
Yep.
out.
You on that bootleg internet, and we about to start joning you right now.
Ow.
Cause you over here on that bootleg. You look now, Kansas City, Kansas. I know your Chiefs won, but you need to ask Patrick Mahomes to help you with some internet. I'm just trying to tell you, cause see, Ohio, cause you in Ohio, right, Sean?
Who?
You in Ohio,
No,
Maryland?
I'm in Maryland.
You in Maryland? So Maryland got some good Wi-Fi. Cheryl's in
Yes, we do.
L.A. She got that good Wi-Fi. I'm down in Georgia, Atlanta. I got that good Wi-Fi. But you, Kansas City, Kansas.
Hold up.
Look, see,
Oh, there she goes.
yeah. See now, there she came back. See, y'all know I'm telling it like it is. So, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so we're gonna try this again.
Because when I had y'all's interview, everything was going smooth. I didn't have Wi-Fi problems. But I told you I got these earbuds in. That's why I'm about to switch back into my head. I'm scratching. Oh well. Y'all just gonna hear me. You can hear me. Okay, anyway, like I said, would you ladies like to be the first one to receive the they turn up wine glasses? Here, I'm gonna say it right now live.
I
You hear
want
me?
my earrings.
Top.
She said she want her earrings first. Let's work on the earrings first, and then I got
I have
Okay.
enough wine
I got
glasses in my house. But I'll take one.
I still didn't
Yeah,
get
I want my
anything.
Cheryl, you hear me?
Oh,
Still didn't get anything.
ooh.
look. I love what Cheryl. Look what Shirley had to say. Shirley said, "And here's another meeting in the ladies' room." Mm.
I can't with y'all. That's good.
Oh, she said bootleg too.
Yes.
You got that bootleg internet over there. Look at her. Look at her. It's frozen again. Look at her.
Frozen
Did
again.
anybody want to screenshot that? Anybody want to screenshot that? Let me see. Screenshot somebody.
Look, it took me forever to get on.
Cowboy, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear
Can
you.
y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You want to leave and come back out, and then
Oh, God.
hold on. Let me get you off the screen, and let me see if I can help. Let me see if I can get you off the screen, and then don't leave just yet, Priscilla. Look how she then froze up on us again.
That's all that persona magnetism she has.
Priscilla, go ahead, step out the room, come back in, try with the regular headphones, because we still going and people like it. So I mean, look, somebody got the hell to the no, 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 and I wish I had that song on hell no to the no, 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 hell to the no. So Priscilla,
Say,
just step
Priscilla,
on
just
that.
keeping
Just
it
step
real
out,
for y'all.
come on back in. I'm gonna leave you off the screen. We got this. Does anybody have questions? Because you guys, a lot of you guys were here for the for the Pure Soul interview. You guys were here, and actually, this was our last interview that we did. I think it was November 16th. I think that's what
Oh, wow.
day it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all had y'all had an awesome interview as well. My people over there in I think it was Kirsten,
Kirsten.
and then who's the other one? Keithia, right? Keitha. Okay, yeah. And Kirsten is the one that what did she say? Because we were talking about making sure her lighting was right, and y'all told me
Right.
that we were gonna get it. We was gonna get it right,
Did you?
and we ain't had no problems on that show. Outside of
No, sir.
well, we did have a problem. We had some technical somewhere. We had a break in something.
Oh, toward the very end, though.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, it went well, and then toward the very end, we had a little technical difficulty, but we got back on there, and people came back on to your new link, so it was good.
Yeah, it was good. Okay. Well, look at what we got over here.
Priscilla's back.
Yeah, y'all give me a minute. I gotta go do something. Y'all being funny. Y'all being funny. Y'all being real. Y'all clowning me. That's okay. That's why we
You
live.
wanted this.
Y'all, y'all clowning me.
You wanted this smoke, so we gave you this smoke. That's what you wanted. You said she called. Look, y'all don't understand. I was minding my own business. I got a tech show that I got to do tomorrow. And I'm trying to, I'm leaving for Vegas on Monday for the Consumer Electronics Show. So I'm trying to, get some things set up. And here come Priscilla talking about, we got to do a show, the last show of 2021. And I'm sitting there like, Priscilla, ain't nothing planned, ain't nothing working. Like, we ain't did none of this yet. Well, we just going to go with the flow. So she called somebody. They said that they were going to come and they have not arrived yet. Next thing I know, I need a link. I need a link for Cheryl. I said, okay, cool. I need a link for Sean. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, this take time, y'all. This take time. So then I go in there and start creating the flyer. And as I'm creating the flyer, she tells me, take the people off the flyer because I just wanted to be surprises. So I'm like, I just spent 30 minutes on the flyer. Now, keep in mind, this is all at 5:30. The show starts at 8. So that's 30 minutes of my time. 30 minutes of my time. So I'm like, Priscilla, what we not about to do. You one step away from not having no show tonight.
Well, Tomboy, how you think I felt? I was minding my business, listening to the show, listening to Cheryl, enjoying just listening for once. And next thing I know, Priscilla's like, get on the line, get on the line. I was like, no, this is her show.
Yeah, look at this. This show's so funny. I really gotta go pee. The ladies' room. Bye. Ooh, come on. Ooh, come on, Priscilla. Do your thing. Cheryl is having a blast in L.A. Priscilla, I'm sorry. Them headphones are shot, boo. We need some headphones. Yeah, they shot, boo. They shot. I'm just being honest. Them headphones are shot. I'm like, everybody, come on. Can we all chip in? Hold on, let me see if I get the screen. You know how they used to say $1 a day? Can we just put $5 towards Priscilla?
Got jokes today.
$5 to put towards Priscilla's headphones for 2022. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God.
$5 to help. That's all I'm saying. $5 to help.
Hey, Priscilla.
I would say 10,
Hey,
but
Sean.
if we get enough people, you see the person on the screen, because every time she moves, the headphones start crackling. So she got to leave them iPhone earbuds alone and go ahead and invest in some real ones. So for $5, if everyone could just chip $5 into her Cash App, just bless her going into 2022 to where she don't have no issues. I will help her get the right kind. But we can't do these little $2.99 earbuds at the Dollar Tree that came in the iPhone 13 pack. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know. So
$2.99, mine cost $40.
But see, the ones that she using right there, those are the ones that the ones that she used. Hold on, let me get you back on the screen. $5. No, put them back on the screen. Look, she walked up.
She's later leave. She's leaving the building.
Hold up.
You guys are hilarious.
Do you still need me?
She mad now. She mad. They talking about put the fire out.
Y'all being, but y'all
love you.
got jokes though.
Yeah,
but
but you wanted this
honestly,
yeah, we love you.
I know. But the thing is about coming on here and having fun. Y'all being yourself, and the fans are loving it. And y'all just sitting up here. Let's dog out Priscilla with these headphones. But that's not my problem. Though. As you see, I'm staying still. As y'all see, there's no glitching. So it was the ear. I blame them. Those are expensive earbuds. Okay, they were $100 and something. As you can see, why am I over here telling this story?
100 and what?
Somebody said Five Below.
For $40.
Five Below.
Somebody said Five Below.
I ain't went to no Five Below. And oh yeah, Tall Boy, the next person, he did see my last message, so he seen it. So hopefully
Okay.
that person
Yeah,
shows up
I think the
now.
room gonna shut down if the next artist comes in. That's if they come in. So
Yeah, y'all get ready. Sean gonna be like, "Oh, I'm staying. I'm definitely staying for this
We're
one."
not gonna
He
say
going for
that because
real.
we don't want to say nothing unless the person comes in. So,
No, we don't.
Right.
We don't because
but
these
y'all are having
people would
fun though.
take out girl. Yeah. Y'all have. That's the purpose of. Oh, let me ask y'all a question, honestly, from Cheryl and Sean. When you hear think of Old School Tuesday Turn Up, what is that? What does that mean to you all? What does that mean to you, ladies?
Old School Tuesday Turn Up.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. That means we're gonna turn up with some old school music, stuff from the 80s, from the 90s. That's right. Shoot. Nah, I ain't gonna go back to the 70s, but yeah, the 80s and the 90s. Old school stuff, man. But no, cause I love 70s music. That's what I came up on. So I can't sit up
Okay.
here and like diss the 70s music because that's where I came from. But I'm telling my age now. Let me shut up. Anyway, yes, that's what that means to me. We about to turn this mother out. Hey. Oh, okay. I'm gonna bring it
No,
back down.
sing. No, sing. Oh, you know what, Sean? No, listen. Remember my
Don't
friend
do it.
Renee, Jim.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm up here
Listen,
coughing
can I
and
tell you,
choking over here,
you a
and you on
snip,
top of
snip,
a
snip. No,
snippet
no,
of
no, no, no,
what?
no. Remember? See, you don't know. See, Cheryl, see how she does it? Listen, Renee, remember that night I told you, Renee, she had her question lined up, but she wound up had that foot problem. So she was all her and her crushes in the phone watching the interview. And she was going to have her, since they were fans of the emotions, she was going to see if you could sing just a snippet of their song. And that was in her, she texted that to me. I'm like, you should have told me so I could ask them right when she was writing the interview that. And she didn't get to because she get to come on. Yeah, go ahead. You're like, don't even try it.
It's okay. It's
I'm
fine.
trying it. Just a snip.
You are. You are.
You're gonna kick my ass. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Listen. Let me tell you guys something. When I interview artists, and Tall Boy may not know, he knows this, but I do build connections with depending on who the artist is. Like Cheryl can tell you, I build connections with Cheryl. I talk to her every day. And now Sean can tell you, she talks to me every freaking day too.
Every
But except for yesterday, you did. I sent you a text with my me emoji. She was saying hello to you. You didn't respond, and I was like, "Oh, okay. I see how it is." She must say like my me.
day. You're not.
I am, but no, it's about. But just everyone who's watching, but just to know, I'm glad the fans they get to see you ladies interact and they see how fun you guys are so down to earth, and that's why I'm so glad I interviewed you guys, Cheryl and you, Sean. It just had because it's like just having fun, and that's what I make the show about having fun, and that's what I said, Tall Boy tonight. Let's just have fun. I don't even care. Like put them names off the picture. Just whoever shows up shows up. Just let them have fun. Let the fans get to see them in a different light. Like, oh my god, they are really down to earth. Like Cheryl, they can't get enough of her laugh and everything. And Sean, they just sitting up here like,
So cute.
oh, this is what
I,
Debbie
and I
Reynolds
can't
Ula
get enough
said.
of the hours in my bed chilling.
Right?
But,
Exactly.
but I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Thank you, because I'm so glad you're here. Because I would have been because I'll put crying emojis to you. I'm
Wait a
like,
minute. Y'all don't understand. She made me get out of my bed and I took all my bears and threw them on the floor. Look. So I went and got in my chase and threw all the bears on the floor. I know they mad at you right now, Priscilla. They're like, but we were so comfortable. That's our bed.
I know they are probably on mad though. That's some nice bears though. That's the big one. Is
I
that's
know. See
nice
my big baby bear?
homie.
This is my
Yes,
poopums.
Hold
that's
up.
cute.
Did
That
you
is
get that bear
nice.
at the fair? Did somebody win that bear
No,
for
I
you?
did not. They don't.
How much that man had to spend
Let me
to
let me
win that
tell you.
bear?
This is a real bear because that stuff. I'm trying to get them so you can see them.
No, come
That
on
stuff
now.
they do at the fair, they look like something been chewing on them and stuff. No, this the real deal, baby.
Okay.
Where you are? Okay, you see them?
Somebody says the
trying to
beat down in the
visualize 'em.
ladies' room. Are you sure that bear didn't come from the
Yes,
fair?
This the
Cause
exactly.
you
That's a
know when you
bear
be walking
fair.
out, that bear be
He
all
is
huge
fluffy.
and it be bigger than
He
you.
is
I want
fluffy
I want to know
and
how much
very
did he have to spend? How much did he have to spend to give you that bear? I just want to know. Cause I mean we could have just ordered it on bear.com, Build a
Oh,
Bear.
excuse me. He is fluffy. Build-A-Bear. Well, Build-A-Bear, yeah, they have some.
Yeah, don't be knocking that Build a Bear.
Oh,
Come on now.
look.
Hold
Go
up.
ahead. Yeah.
You was about
Think
to
about
knock
it.
that. You was about to knock
I
that Build a
was.
Bear, was you?
I
Mm-hmm.
was.
And that's
You know, I
expensive.
I know.
got all my little bears. I just took them and threw them on the floor. Just for y'all.
For me. No, for me. Not for me.
And
I just
this
have
is
that
what I
effect on
just
people.
got. This is my Santa bear. This is my Christmas bear.
She's really not playing with her bears, y'all. Everybody up
I'm
here with the
not.
bears.
They commenting about these bears too.
Yeah,
They
Cheryl
got a
SP said poor
That's a dog. Somebody said poor teddy bears. Oh not. Oh no, not the teddy bears. Mm-hmm.
So I just have to show you. I'm sorry. Because I had to get up out of my bed and get in a comfortable chair because Tomboy kept talking about my background. So he didn't want to see my bed.
Did you say tomboy
So
or
I
She
tomboy?
said tomboy.
I
Mm-hmm.
said, oh,
She
Lord,
did.
I'm sorry. Shoot me. He gonna turn the camera off on me in 2 seconds.
I have the power to do a lot of things.
Yes, you do.
No.
Okay.
You
You can
no.
cut me off
Listen.
now. Look at
Cheryl, let
Cheryl.
me. No, Cheryl, you want to hear something funny? Let me tell you about Sean Alley. Let me tell you. Listen what she did for her interview. Tallboy would tell you. You know how you just played the old school Tuesday Turnup to your second. Pure Soul is the longest. What Tallboy? They were each question. How long did it take them? A good 2 to 3.
Long
It
enough.
was the longest running. It was so long. We was sitting here just cracking up like they got through it, but they were long. So you did good, Cheryl. You did just fine. But when y'all, they
We
was
should let
all on it
Sean do
like
10 questions by herself.
by herself. Yeah. Let's one
Yeah,
question.
y'all want
Let's let her do it by
to have
herself.
Sean do 10 questions by herself. I mean, Cheryl just did it. It's not hard. It's just the 10
I
quick.
did mine. This is Cheryl's interview.
No,
We
it's
love
not.
Cheryl.
No. This is the season
No.
finale.
This is not an interview.
This is not no. This is not. This
Hey,
is not
Cheryl.
No
You see, I'm
interview.
trying to put it back on you, right?
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
It's called deflection.
Come on. Okay, 10 seconds.
You
That's all
gonna
it'll
do?
take.
You
You got
gonna do
this.
it? Y'all gonna do it? All right.
Yep,
Let
come
me
on.
see if I can go. Let me see
Come
if
on,
I can go
Sean.
find it.
Come on.
Hold on, let me see if I can
I'm
find
sorry.
it. I gotta find it. Hold on.
Somebody said, "Stop, tall boy. You messing with my flow, Mama D." The fans on here are just they something else. They
All right,
something
here we go.
else.
Let me see if I can get it to go.
Here we go. Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
You know I don't have my glasses on, so I
Okay. Favorite ice cream.
damn. Chocolate chip.
Favorite dish. Favorite dish.
Girl, steak and potatoes.
Favorite movie.
The Wiz.
Favorite comedian.
Right? I don't know. Go with somebody else.
Favorite
Next question.
Favorite love song.
Oh, we must be in love.
Favorite color.
Sky blue.
Sunrise or sunset.
Sunrise.
Chicken or ribs.
Girl, give me some chicken.
Grits with sugar or grits with salt.
Grits with salt. Ew, sugar, yeah.
Name one artist and one group to come on Old School Tuesday Turn Up.
See, this is where y'all trick me up every time. Okay, one artist would be Howard Hewitt. And what's the other question? One artist, one group. Why are you laughing? A group.
Because he already been on here.
Oh, okay. Well, I ain't know. Shoot.
Well, that's good for me.
Look, I just met you in November. Dang. So how I know? That's hilarious.
Okay, what's the group? The song is still going.
I know.
A whole minute up, boo.
Tony. No.
Ooh, that's a good one. Tony.
Okay,
Are they even still together?
Tony.
Are they still together? No, Tallboy. It's funny she said Howard. That's hilarious. That is so funny. Yeah. That's funny. I know. Lord, man, that's funny. That's hilarious.
I got Howard's number. Somebody need to call Howard right now and be like, come on this show right now. Like somebody, Pricilla.
Somebody call Howard.
Yeah, somebody need to tag Howard and be like, you need to come on because we got Cheryl Cooley and Sean Allen on here, and Sean didn't say Howard need to be on the show, and so come on. So the ladies,
somebody get tell
this
Howard.
This was all inspired by Howard Hewitt. This whole show is inspired by Howard Hewitt. Yeah, if y'all ladies do not know this, it was all about giving artists their flowers. But you know, Pricilla had a whole groupie moment, but she knew she couldn't have the groupie moment. But she was so determined to get Howard on that he was the first guest, the first male guest. And then she decided to just make it a whole month of men. And Howard told her he wasn't coming on this show if you asked me them same boring old questions. And because of Howard, that's why nobody gets the same questions or get the boring questions. Because the audience.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of ghetto mess is this in the back? What
I'll be right back.
You should have let me
ignore
know.
Me.
I didn't know.
I just text you. You was talking. Y'all heard? I'll be right back.
Lord,
get it off of me.
But I love y'all.
Get it off of me.
I know. We were trying. So what it is, we were trying to have somebody else pop up on this screen, but we've been waiting for them, and they have not showed up yet. And we knew that it would have been great, but I don't think that the person is going to show, and I'm not going to say the person's name. So, but Howard Hewitt, for y'all that do not know, told Pricilla that she could not ask them same questions. And and you guys have done interviews before, and people ask you the same questions over and over and over again, and that's why y'all be like, y'all don't want to do a lot of the interviews. And that's why when she do 10 questions or whatever other questions that she poses, it makes you guys think. And Howard was one of the ones that kind of inspired all of that for her. And that's why we do what we do with the Old School Tuesday Turnup. We try to make it interactive. We try to make it fun. We try to make you think. And, we want you to say when you get asked to come back on, you be like, oh, I really had a good time today. So that's basically what that's all about.
You definitely will have that with Pricilla Watley.
Yeah. So I don't know. She just literally in the middle of her show, she walks off the screen. I just don't like who does that. Like I'm not trying to be funny, but who? Like that's what we doing. That's what we doing in 2021. I'm just saying.
You gotta give her much props and respect.
Oh yeah.
When you have a caregiver.
No, yeah. Well, we know she's dealing with her grandmother, but we having fun. Yeah, we having fun.
Exactly.
Y'all, I appreciate both of you guys, and I know she's gonna probably want to say a few more words, and I'm not sure if the other person is gonna pop in or not. But I hope that I know that the fans have truly enjoyed these last 2 hours. And remember, this show was put together 2 hours ago. Well, 2.5 hours ago. So there was no when I tell you, when I tell y'all, there was no organization to this. It was we just gonna just do it, and I'm like, Priscilla.
Believe him when he says there was no organization to this.
Yeah, so everything was a go. Everything was a go with the flow, and everything was a go with the flow, and we definitely rode with it. I still want to hear Veronica's story about the situation in the ladies' room with this. Yeah, because she was saying something about the razors, and she said she used them a couple of times. So I had not forgotten about you, Veronica, and you are a Howard girl for life. So yeah. Um, any goals that you guys have that you would like to see accomplished or going into 2022 that you plan on working on individually?
Touring to a city near you.
All right.
So can I see you come to Atlanta? Would you be coming to Atlanta?
Hopefully, somewhere soon, somewhere near there.
Okay.
And definitely the DMV.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just there on the 11th for another event, but yeah.
You were just in the DMV?
Yeah. We went to Washington, D.C. I was telling you about the showcase that I did. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Sean? Any, whether it's personal or professional?
Professional is definitely getting an album out.
Okay.
Solo will not be. I will be by myself, and I'm looking forward to that. So
could there be a potential collaboration with the two of you guys?
Hey, sounds good to me, Cheryl.
Yeah.
I'm down with it. Look,
she get to playing that guitar and you get to singing. I'm
like
serious. I mean, but this is what Pricilla wants. She wants to be able going into 2022. She wants to have pop-in guests, just like what we did today. And so, if she calls you again, you never know. I'm just throwing it out there. She wants whoever the guest is. She wants to be able to surprise them and catch them off guard. And I think it's really just saying how can we have collaborations to bring back that good music from the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s. So I think that's what when you look at this old school Tuesday turn up show, we're going to be able to look back on this 10 years from now, 20 years from now. We'll be able to look back on this and we'll be able to say, remember we brought Sean and Cheryl together and they were on a song together. And all of that got inspired from being on this show, if possible. We all know that we all know that the paperwork got to be right. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Is just knowing that we were able to bring y'all two together, or bring two artists together, whoever it may be, maybe multiple artists together. And next thing you know, a collaboration comes, and it's a Grammy, or it could be, number one on the Billboard. And the next thing you know, it's like all Pricilla want y'all to say is shout out to Old School Tuesday Turn Up, and so then she'll be like, wow, this was all inspired from being on this show. So that's what's up. So I don't know what's going on with Pricilla, but I know it's been a long night. I know she wants to end the show properly, so I don't want to just up and leave her and end the show, but I don't know what else to do. To the fans, do you guys have any questions for Cheryl or Sean real quick before while we wait on Pricilla? No, just make sure you just post your comments. I'll have them pop up on the screen. And here's some of the questions here. Or some of the responses. It says Sean. Thanks for coming on. And you got to think about it. Like a lot of people are sitting at home. A lot of people have been sitting at home all year. It's been all the way live tonight on Old School Tuesday Turn Up. Great job, Tallboy and Pricilla Watley and the ladies guests. That's the ticket, ladies. Okay, well, look at what we got here. That's the ticket. So, collaboration, ladies. Let's do it. Okay.
Sound like a winner.
So, yeah. Okay, well, look, she's back. Priscilla, we're
thank you guys.
Y'all's calling the next artist.
Huh? Are they coming?
That person didn't pick up. But
okay.
yeah, he didn't pick up.
Okay.
I let it ring so many times. You're welcome, Sean. Thank you for being and thank you for picking up at the you're gonna get your Aries. That's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna get them, girl. You're gonna get much. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna get something. Oh, I'm impressed. Woo!
You're gonna get yours too. Y'all doing me in today. Okay, that's okay. Y'all doing me in. No, Cheryl, I got you. I got Sean. I got y'all. Look, got it.
Any advice that you? Okay, so y'all have seen Pricilla. Cheryl, you've seen Pricilla from the beginning to now. Sean, you've seen her from about a month ago, and you haven't had a chance to see any of her interviews as far as the growth. But any advice that you would give her going into 2022?
Keep doing what you're doing. We need more people like you that really care and are genuine. You care about the music because the music industry, it's not a dying industry. It will never be that as long as they have people. Because music is just, that's the way of life. That's what keeps us surviving and keeps us strong and uplifted. So just keep what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. You are very inspirational. I appreciate meeting you. I appreciate the fact that you even wanted me to be on this evening. So that's about all I can say. Just keep doing what you're doing. We need more people like you that want to keep music live.
Thank you.
Cheryl.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Well, it touches my heart to see how this has all blossomed for Pricilla. And we've had a lot of conversations and back and forth and, things that I've experienced that I've shared with her. But yeah, I agree with Sean. Keep going. Keep going. There's going to be times when you want to give up or you think it's not going to happen. I mean, I think Sean and I both can tell you there have been some times it's like, why am I doing this? What? And it's going to be some of those dark times, but you just persevere, push through it. You're doing a great job. I'm very, very, very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. And if I keep talking like this, I'm probably going to tear up because that's how much I'm proud of you.
Me too. Me too. I'm terrible. Like,
but yeah, I mean, we need platforms like this. So don't stop. I'm expecting to be back on your show, 10 years from now, and it's bigger and better, and you're on TV and all of that stuff. So you better call me back.
I will.
Me and Sean together.
I'm gonna call you.
Right.
I got y'all. Y'all
right.
Y'all VIPs. But I got a question. Someone. Okay. So let me ask both of you guys a question. Since you were no performance going on due to COVID last year, performances picked back up this year. What are you guys wanting out of 2022 next year? Something that you didn't get to do this year that you would love to do for next year.
Come play at your city. I want to see you up close and in person, Pricilla.
Right, that's true.
Or
you can bring your platform down here and at one of my shows.
I'll do that,
and we'll just go from there and have a good old time. Because I'm going to be doing a show January 22nd in Richmond, Virginia. I'm doing a tribute to Patti LaBelle because majority of the time we always celebrate or honor or pay tribute to those iconic artists when they die or when they're gone. Well, I'm paying tribute to Miss Patti LaBelle January 22nd in Richmond, Virginia.
Mhm.
And because she's been my dream. I love her. And so I just said, you know what? Let me just do a show, and it's all to Patti LaBelle.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Y'all not gonna believe what just happened, and I know y'all want to go,
What?
Sorry.
but y'all ain't gonna want to leave when you see this right here. I promise to God, y'all
What?
not gonna want to leave.
What?
I gotta watch my
And don't
TV
that be?
show.
No, I'm trying to
Wait,
tell
wait.
y'all.
Me too. Wait, wait.
I know. I'm trying to tell you, y'all
Talk.
not gonna want to leave. So just hold on one second,
Okay.
cause we just got
Okay.
through
But
talking.
Debbie.
Go ahead. Hold on one
Okay.
second. So,
Debbie. Debbie
Deb,
just said she need phone. She need phone number and a code. She said,
I
"Don't leave."
got
I'm
you.
like, "We're not leaving." Okay, she got you. He got you, Debbie. Okay, we're not leaving. Stay right here. We good.
Can you
Everybody
turn
stay
your
still.
phone sideways? The one that's in the back room right now. Turn your phone sideways. I don't think he can hear me.
With major pharmacies across
Turn
the
it
United States.
sideways.
No
Turn it
difference. It's
sideways.
free use and available, whether you have insurance or not. The price you see
He
on the app is the
he
price you
here,
get.
Priscilla.
Can you hear me?
Price and start saving money.
Yeah, we get. Well, I guess he
What
done
happened,
ruined it for
TB?
everybody. He done. So
What
so
happened,
look,
Kenny?
let me set this up for you. Don't say
What I
nothing else.
missed?
Just
What
turn
I
your
missed?
phone sideways. Let me
Oh,
set this
Let's
up
see.
for you.
yeah, I hear. Let me do.
Let me
No,
set
you
this up
do
for
it.
you.
Talk.
You gotta turn your TV down. You gotta turn your TV down. You gotta turn your
Yeah,
TV
we can
down.
hear TV.
We hear the TV. I can hear you.
Watch People Puzzler all new weeknights at 6.
He here,
Only
y'all.
on
He here.
Digital Network.
So his Howard, can you hear me? Howard, can you hear me?
Is that how we do it?
Oh
I
my
have my
God.
glasses on.
Look,
Someone you should never talk
ladies,
on the phone with when you're mad.
can you hear me, Howard?
Name the
Turn
kind
your
of ticket
phone,
that might
your
cost more than
TV.
$100. Spinning. What's the first sport you learned to
Well,
play?
we hearing Steve
Baseball.
Harvey.
Tell me how long a good massage
That's,
lasts.
that's all we hear is Steve Harvey.
Name something that has lanes.
No,
Howard, can you hear
never
me?
meant to put my
Name
glasses
someone
on.
you should never talk on the phone
Look,
with when
look,
you're
look.
mad.
Tell.
Sean, Gary, go get up and go get her makeup done
I
and
gotta get my
everything.
glasses. I can't see.
I can't see Howard.
Send him a message. Send him a message, tall boy. Send him a message.
Talk on the
I
phone.
don't
Type
have
it.
his information.
Can you
No, I
guys
need
hear
you to
me?
put it on the screen.
We can.
Yes, we can hear you. But turn off the
I can't
TV.
hear you though.
Your TV. Your
Oh,
TV.
I'm watching Family Feud.
We know. You gotta turn your phone sideways. All we hear is Steve Harvey in the
Oh,
background.
Oh
Hello?
my
There you
goodness.
go. So let me take him off the screen real quick.
So you're real low. I can't hear you.
You can't hear us because you as loud as you
I
can.
can't hear you. I can't hear anybody on there.
You got
I
headphones.
got my volume all the way up, and
Okay.
so let's
Okay. So
see.
let me set this up. Let me set this up. Hold on, y'all. The other day, all the Howard Girl ladies, we're in a little private group because we did something for Pricilla for her anniversary show. And so I've been keeping in contact with them since we did this little tribute for Pricilla. And they were like, I said, what do y'all want for Christmas? And all the ladies said, well, not all, but majority of them said, if I could just talk to Howard, if I could just see Howard, if we could just have one more meeting with Howard. That's all I heard was Howard.
Ow.
So I said, I don't know if we're going to make this happen. Yeah, leave it just like that. So I said, if we could, I said, I don't know. I can't make this as a promise. Oh my God. So today, Priscilla calls me, Howard, and says that I'm trying to see if we're going to do this show. And I'm looking at the time like 5:40. Ain't nothing prepared or nothing. She says, you live on your show. You on the bike in your black jogging pants and doing your thing. I make a comment, and then while you're responding to me, the Corey Sanders, when you were responding about marriage today, I was gonna hit you with a follow up. Priscilla calls me and messes up the whole vibe. Next thing I know, everybody's been trying to see if we can make this happen. So without further ado, ladies, Merry Christmas. Tall boy didn't. I said I can't make no promises, but we were gonna try and make it happen for this show. Howard Hewitt. Cheryl Cooley. Sean Allen from Pure Soul. Pricilla Watley. And Tallboy. Is he frozen or did he go to sleep?
Did he go to sleep?
I think he froze.
Sean S. I think he froze. Sean, that's funny. You just said his name.
You just said the man's name. Wow. You spoke that into existence, boo.
See, God is good.
He spoke that.
But I heard a bunch of noise too. I heard a bunch of noise.
There was some noise going on, so I'm trying to see.
Well, at first
he was moving around.
He left the room, so I'm not gonna leave the man
Howard
frozen on the
left
screen.
The building.
Yeah, but he's here. He's gonna come back, so just bear with us. Let me see.
This is crazy. You know why? I can't wait till he gets back on. I have a story for him.
Oh God.
What does that mean?
The little tall boy.
I'm looking at
what tall boy? What did she? Tall boy. What did she say? Y'all, I gotta go. But so she said, "Is that Howard Hewitt?" Let me go put my glasses on.
I gotta get my glasses on.
Look, wait a minute. Did you see me? I said, "Wait a minute. Do I need to put my glasses on? Because I can't see."
So this is a fun-filled, packed show.
Where your glasses at?
All the
go get your glasses.
Saying Howard.
You're gonna need them so you can look at them.
Look, they're right
here.
Oh
my God, Howard!
Keep them on. Keep them on.
They've been waiting on you all
there
night.
He is. There
am
he
I
is,
back?
There
yeah, you back.
Yes.
Yeah, you back. They all been waiting. All the ladies been waiting on you all night long. They didn't know you was coming though.
We did not.
They didn't know. They did not know. We kept it quiet. We kept it. Did you freeze again?
Yep, he did.
He better all go to that studio where he did his interview at. He probably was go up there to his room like he did his interview at.
I mean, he was.
But yeah, he got to stop. Move his it's probably that internet. I'm glad I got mine together.
Me too.
Y'all just don't know how to act. Y'all women don't.
Put your glasses back on. Yeah, Sean, you don't know how to act.
All
Put
I
your
want is
back
Howard.
on.
Now see. I'm gonna lock it down and be like, I can't let nobody else come in the room. Look at this, Lord Jesus.
Look. Shirley, do you see this? Do you see this? God.
She's trying to get right for Howard. Oh my God.
She another somebody.
Here we go. Let me see.
You are not. Girl, you better tell your story
you better tell your story before he
put your glasses back on. Yeah, put your glasses back on.
Howard,
tell your story.
You have Sean Allen from the R&B group Pure Soul. You have Cheryl Cooley from Climax. You have Pricilla Watley. And you know me, Tall Boy. And look, Shirley P said Frozen Howard Hewitt is good enough. Oh my God, these women, they be killing me. What is it that you be doing to these women, Howard? That's what I want to know. All I want is Howard. I mean, for them to just say that, like they watched this whole show tonight, and all they say is all they want is Howard.
Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you. Can you hear us?
No, okay. Sean Allen spoke up your name. She spoke up your name. We did the 10 questions. She said, I was like, name my artist or group to come in. She said, Howard Hewitt. I'm like, that's funny. Yeah. So go ahead, ask your question, Sean. Go ahead, get out the way. Go ahead.
No, I don't have a
question. Okay, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you, but I have to put my ear up to the speaker. I can't. It's down real low. When I go back and then I can hear you louder, then you guys can't see me then for some reason. So go ask your question.
Okay, it's not a question. Well, I guess it is. No, it's not. What I'm going to say is, I know you don't remember this because I was only 15 years old back then. It was in 1982 or 83. I was Miss Ohio, Hal Jackson's talented team. And we were in the Waldorf Astoria doing our pageant at that time. And you guys were there as one of the guest artists. So I remember that back then. I know
so that was in New York, right?
It was in New York. Yep, the Waldorf Astoria. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, great. So that's cool. That's cool. I think we did Hal Jackson's thing a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Through the years anyway. But a lot of WBLS and all that kind of stuff. I remember I went with Hal Jackson actually to where was it? To Brazil. Actually, they took me and Frankie Crocker and a whole bunch of people, to Brazil and so I did a lot of stuff for WBLS back in the day.
Wow. Okay.
You
Great.
not seeing these questions that's on the screen because you over there got the ear so you can hear. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna read off some of the questions. I mean, read off some of these responses. All the Howard girls are here. He is so fine. Howard in the building. Oh yeah, we can see you. Looking good and sexy is what he do. Lord help me. Yes,
Yeah.
Howard. They said, look at that smile. We love Howard. It's that cheap bootleg Wi-Fi. Uh, Ula, you got
That
the hook.
cheap bootleg Wi-Fi.
Frozen
Well, I wonder if
Howard
I can
Hewitt.
get. Let me see.
Frozen Howard Hewitt is good enough. Thanks, Tallboy and Priscilla. Hey, Howard. All I want is Howard. Well, what you be doing to these women, Howard? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Because there was a meeting.
Man,
There was a meeting in the ladies' room, and now it's you.
I can't tell you, tall boy. I don't know. Is Yamini Nazim on there?
She was. She was. I think she still is. She was on here. She was on here
Okay.
a few minutes ago.
Because I want to tell her thank you for the flowers and the note was very, very, very touching. I loved it. For the Christmas flowers and stuff. It was very cool. You hear
Magical.
And
me?
you out there, y'all tell. Yeah, we can hear you. That was for you. You love the note and
And what's her
flowers.
name
Go, girl.
again? What's her name? Because she.
Yamini
No. She don't want you to say it.
Yamini Nazim.
Yeah. She wants him to say it so that she
Oh,
can pull the
mm-hmm.
video. Say it. I mean, you look. See. Sean had her question. Now they want to hear Howard say her name, so then that way she can be like when she at work tomorrow. Say it one more time. What's the name, Howard?
Yamini Nazim. That was one. She was one of the first when I first started doing the when it was FAC dot in life. We added the extra C later on. But she was one of the first that came on back in 2020. It's like the thing is I can't believe that we've done this. We've been doing this now for over a year, and everybody in this grown. I'm so uh, proud about the Howard's Girl thing. I mean, the Howard's Girl site and the way that that's grown as well. And man. I mean, I think that it's it was an amazing idea. And I'm proud, like it feels kind of weird, Howard's Girls, you know what I'm saying? But if it's something positive and my name can be, like connected to something as positive as that, I'm proud. I'm very proud about it. Thank God.
Okay. Now, Howard, I need your help a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
I know you trying to hear me, but I guess when you're talking, I need you to face the screen so where people can see it because they see in your ear. And I'm recording.
I
I'm
know,
recording
and
for
my ear
Roku.
might not be too clean.
I'm recording for
But
Roku and
if I
and
look at it, okay, you guys got to talk a little bit louder then.
so I'm recording for Roku and Amazon Fire. So all they gonna see is your ear when it get on Roku and Amazon Fire. So you got to kind of center yourself a little bit. So we know you can't hear the question, but when you start talking, kind of center yourself a little bit. So then that way you look good for TV. Okay.
Okay.
All
All right.
right.
I'm gonna
Priscilla, you
try
got
and
any
hear you
questions
guys.
for him?
I wish I could figure out what's going on as far as why this is, because when I go off of there, then I can hear you complete. I can hear you loud, but
Okay.
you know,
I think I got
but
Tanya
okay.
Blazer that may have, well, she walked away. I think I got Tanya Blazer. She might have a question for you. Tanya, are you ready? I don't know because it looked like her internet is kind of choppy. Can't have no bootleg internet,
Okay.
Tanya.
Who is that? Did Pricilla just say something?
No, no, I'm the only one talking.
The only
Tanya, are
one
you
talking, but
ready?
somebody I heard somebody else's voice louder than your voice.
Everybody quiet. They over there shaking. They scratching and
So
they
we
trying to,
watching. We're
they're
listening.
watching. They just they did anything that. Okay, hold on. I got Tanya Blazer that would love to just say something to you. Tanya, center yourself, okay? This is what they say. This is better than New Edition concert tickets right here.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get her on the screen. So give me 1 second.
Oh man.
Is someone watching?
See why we do this. I know,
Yep.
right? You can hear it too. I can hear it.
Oh my God, I see me. I'm
Okay,
freezing.
there you go. You got Cheryl Cooley, you got Sean Allen, Howard Hewitt, and Priscilla all on one
Okay.
show. Ask away.
That, oh,
I know, right? You can hear it too.
how?
Who's that?
That's Tanya.
Huh?
That's Tanya
I'm
Blazer.
freezing though.
Okay, Tanya, ask your question. They can hear you. Come on.
Okay.
See, I can't hear you. I can't hear nothing you
She ain't
saying,
said
tall
she
boy.
ain't said she ain't said nothing. I'm gonna have to take her off the screen because she ain't ready. She got the
No,
bootleg.
no,
She got that
take me
bootleg
off.
No,
internet.
not that.
Howard.
Up above.
Howard, it's such a pleasure to see you. I can't see what's happening on the screen. Oh wow.
Okay, man. Hold on.
Yeah, I am.
Tanya,
Somebody
Oh,
just
see,
Can
ask
whoever
anybody
her.
hear me?
started talking there, I can hear them
Yeah,
louder.
she's trying to watch the show and be in the show at the same time. So Tanya, just ask your question to one of the three artists or Priscilla, and we got you. Okay.
Howard.
Yeah. Yeah.
To position myself. I don't know how to.
Lord.
This is terrible. I can't hear you
Did she
guys.
got on
She's
another
watching
device?
yes, she's watching the show
No, I
and she's
don't.
trying to record. I mean, and be in the show. She can't
I
do
don't
that.
know which on the iPad.
Lord, this is when
Girl,
you
you
try
need
to
to
help
Howard, can you
folks
hear
out.
me?
Yes, we
Yeah, we hear you.
just ask your
Okay.
question,
All right.
Tanya.
Gosh. I'm so shy. Howard,
Would you
will you be coming to Florida anytime?
Huh?
Will you be coming to Florida anytime
Will you be
soon?
coming to Florida anytime?
Am I coming to Florida?
Right.
Yeah, there's nothing on the books right now that I can think of as far as Florida, especially not this year. I mean, everything's done for this year. But
Oh.
it's next year. January is usually pretty slow as far as gigs is. You know, all the time, all the time through the years, has always been pretty slow. And January has been like one of those months that everybody's getting back from Christmas, everybody's getting back from New Year's, and all the holidays and stuff. But then February on from through the rest of the year is pretty booked up. I think there's something for Miami, if I'm not mistaken, around February or March, somewhere around there.
Would
But
be great.
I'm pretty sure next year I'll definitely be in not only just Miami, but always end up Miami, Tampa, Orlando, all those places.
On your birthday, what was the best thing that you enjoy the most at your weekend for your birthday, Prince?
I couldn't hear that.
Okay. What did you enjoy
Hold up,
on your
Tanya. Help
weekend?
me out because I'm recording for TV, and you all we see is your hair. I need you to center yourself.
Let's see.
I'm recording for TV. So center
Okay.
yourself with
Am I
don't.
centered now?
Yeah, there you go. Now look in the screen because you looking somewhere else. There you go. Come on, help me, help you.
Mm-mm-mm.
There you go. Because they going to clown you. All your girlfriends going to clown you. Come on.
It's freezing because it's just freezing. I can see. Am I in the center now?
Now, we just need you to look straight because you're looking kind of off to the right.
Which
But
way's
yeah,
the camera?
okay.
Am I straight now?
Lord help me.
Is that better? Is that
Pricilla,
it?
now you see why this. You see?
I know. I see.
Okay.
What?
Okay, now there you go,
Now
Tanya. Ask,
is the
okay,
center now?
one more question because we got to get some more people because
Okay.
one more question.
Okay. Did you like the band that we had at the Akron?
Something in Akron. Say it one more time, Tanya.
Okay. I said, how did you like
Uh-oh.
the banners that we had at your show, coming show?
So something happened in
You can't
Akron,
hear me?
and
How
they were
did you
at
like
your
the
show.
banner they had?
Oh, the
Yeah,
banner.
they had the banner. How did you like it? Yep.
They had a
Uh-oh.
banner at your show in Akron.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I said, how did you the banner that I had made for you at your show in Akron? This is hard.
He's frozen.
Okay, he gonna
He's
come back
frozen
on.
now.
So when he come back on, Tanya, I'm gonna ask him. But the question was, how did you had a banner made for him? Is that correct?
Yeah, I had a banner made for him, and some foam heads that I made for the ladies to hold up at his show in Akron.
Okay, and you want to know how
Tall,
did
I
he
can't
like it?
tell whether I'm centered because on my iPad I'm freezing.
Okay,
So
all right. Well, we're gonna because I'm recording for TV. I'm gonna have to let this call drop. Okay. And I'm gonna but we're gonna ask him that
There
question.
he is.
Okay.
Wow.
So here's the
Okay.
question. So here's the
I
question,
heard
Harold.
I heard the banner question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not the question, but Tanya saying that she had a banner made for them to hold up in Africa.
In Akron.
Africa.
Okay.
Akron.
You know what? Let me log off of here, and then I'm gonna log back on. Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. So hold on.
All right, y'all.
Priscilla, my phone died,
Okay.
so I had to put it on the charger.
All right, y'all.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm getting double audio from somebody.
What the heck?
This is technology at its finest, but we gonna make it work.
I just want to say, y'all, this is the best night. This is gonna be memorable. We all gonna remember this night. If one more person message me saying they cracking up, I can't hold my laughs.
Now, Howard, are you in queue? I'm getting double audio. Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's him. You just don't know what it is. So he's using the cell phone. I don't know why he's getting double audio.
I
So
had to come off my cell phone and get on my computer.
you getting right tonight. She like Howard then came in the room.
Okay. Mary, I'll
Okay.
give you
Okay.
Graham next
Okay.
question.
Tanya, I'm gonna let you say one more thing. If you, one more question, and then I'm gonna have you come out because I gotta get somebody else in the room. Okay? Give me 1 second.
A lot going on.
Okay, Tanya. Here you go. All right. There you go, Tanya.
Okay, Howard.
Yeah.
It was a real ple- It's been a pleasure seeing you in the shows that I've caught you at, and I'm hoping that you enjoy your Howard's Girls and all the things that we did to try to make your weekend pleasant and special for you for your holiday weekend. Bumbled up here. Thank you.
Okay, say that again, please.
Oh gosh. Okay. What was your what was your holiday weekend, Howard? What were you doing?
What was my what?
What most on your Catherine? For you?
I
All right,
can't.
Tanya. This is
Man, this is frustrating.
Tanya. This is
Yeah,
not gonna
Oh
work.
wow.
I'm
I might
sorry.
go
You got
over
to
here.
it's not
type your
working.
question in, Tanya, because
Yeah, time. Type it
bring you
in.
in. We're gonna have to disconnect Tanya because we can't.
Okay.
We gotta
All right. Well, thank.
type your question in, and I'll put it on the screen so he can read it. Okay.
Thank you, Howard. Thank you for calling, Priscilla.
You're welcome.
I'm just watching you guys now. I can't hear you.
All right. So you got one more person that's supposedly coming in. So Cheryl, do you have any questions for Howard Hewitt?
Yeah, y'all
You
been
know,
missed.
Howard, we go back a long time.
Yeah, you've been here since the start. Oh my God.
Who's Cheryl?
Yeah, Cheryl been here since
Mm-hmm.
for almost 3 hours.
What? Whew. How long y'all been
Yes,
on?
that's how much fun.
We started at 8 o'clock.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's cool.
we've been having
Very
fun,
cool.
just
So
having
this
fun.
is what this is the end of the year show.
Yes. Yep. The end of the year show.
Cool.
And we just been having fun. Sean and Cheryl got to meet each other, and they just been in here clowning me left and right. And so it's just
But
fun.
that's that's you know. So they've been clowning you, Priscilla.
Yes, they have. You have no idea what they said. They clowned me about my headphones. So yeah, so I got dogged out. I got dogged out for a good 10 minutes. Yep. Yeah. And Tall Boy
That's
helped them
funny.
out
So
too.
who's
They did
all
his
okay?
part then.
I see you, Priscilla. Then over here, everybody tell everybody I can see on the screen. Let me. What's your names? Who's on there?
I'm Sean Allen from the Pure Soul.
You what now?
Sean Allen from the group Pure Soul.
All right. I thought of you. Okay, cool. Sean Allen, and the one down below you is laughing. What are you laughing about?
You funny.
What'd you say?
I said, you're funny, Howard. You're funny.
I'm funny. I'm trying to hear y'all.
I know that's good.
See, I can hear. I can hear you if I put my ear up. Right there.
That's Cheryl from
You can hear
Climax.
us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. He can hear y'all. He can hear us. See, y'all clouded me earlier. See.
I don't know what's
But
going on,
no,
but
we
it
just
ain't.
been in here laughing and talking. And you know what, Howard? There's a question I want to ask you because I asked them to. What is
Okay.
something you want to do differently in 2022 that you did not do in 2021?
Something I would do differently in 2022 that I didn't do in 2021.
Yes, that was the question. Yes.
I don't know. I mean, like, there's with everything that's going on, everybody's trying to keep everything kind of moving as far as us concerned, as far as shows are concerned, as far as as far as just work in general is concerned. I don't know if I do anything really differently, because you can't. There's not a lot of stuff that you can do. You pretty much have to go on, as far as like the best way that as an artist to kind of keep rolling. As far as that makes sense, there's not a lot that you can do differently. I mean, in when as the time as 2022 comes in. I mean, I'm hoping that they, figure some stuff out so that they don't, shut this thing down again. You know what I'm saying? So, it's as far as that's concerned, in 2021, the beginning of the year, we really couldn't do anything because we were still kind of in that thing. It wasn't until like March or April of 2021 that we could even go out and work. I think things that I would do differently in 2022. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say because it's gonna depend on everybody doing what they're supposed to do. Going to depend on if we can keep this thing open, enough to work. I mean, we might we don't know. We may be back on the virtual tip, in 2022. We don't know. There's you really don't know. There's this, you just keep praising the Lord and keep on going. That's it. You know,
Yes.
that's it.
Amen.
I think maybe what I would do in 2022 that I didn't do and that would be different as far as 2021 is concerned is, you know, pray a little more. you know, yeah.
All
Makes
right.
sense.
All
Makes
right
sense.
now. All right. And Cheryl, do you want to ask a question? Since y'all bandmates and everything, this history right there.
Howard, are you still here in LA?
Yep. I'm still in LA. Still, I can't give it up. The thing is, everybody asks me, if I would move or whatever, but I've wanted to live in Los Angeles since I was 6 years old, for real. My family took a family trip out here from Ohio. My dad packed all of us in this station wagon that we had, and we drove out here, and ever since then, I never came back from the time I was 6 years old till I came out here when I was 20. And in between that time, I always said, I'm gonna live in Los Angeles. I'm gonna live in California. So it's kind of difficult for me to just give it up. You know what I'm saying? When people talk about, oh, you got to go, you got to come to Atlanta or come to wherever. I'm like, nah. I'm an Ohio boy, but I'm a California boy as well. You know,
Wow. What part of Ohio are you from, Howard?
from Akron, Ohio.
I'm from Cleveland.
Huh?
I'm from Cleveland.
Are you from Cleveland?
Yes.
You're from
I
Cleveland.
never knew that. Wow.
Yeah, that's 28 miles up the road from Akron. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I was just there. I was in Akron. They dedicated. They renamed the street that I lived on, that I grew up on. They renamed it Howard Hewitt Jr. Way. So I was back there. Yeah, that was real cool. I was back there. That was in October, right at my birthday. I was there my birthday on the 1st of October, and then we did the commemoration on the 2nd of October, and then I did a show there on the 3rd of October. Yeah, yeah. So where do you live now?
I live in Maryland, the DMV.
Where's that?
I live in Maryland in the Metro DC area.
What do they call that?
DMV.
DMV.
The DMV. Yeah,
Yes.
DM. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have a lot of friends over there on that side of the country. That's cool. Very good. Very good.
Yes. Now, Howard, someone wanted me to ask you, most artists during the shutdown came out with new music. Someone asked me to ask you, did you create any new music?
During the shutdown?
Yes.
Nah. Huh?
Yeah, did you create any new music? Someone wants
No,
to
I'm
know.
like, I write love songs. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't seeing a whole lot of love at that time. You know
Hold
what I'm
up.
saying?
Time
So
out.
it's like there wasn't. I didn't create a lot of music. I at some point, built on top of things that I had already started. Before the shutdown. Like my son and I did a lot of music before the shutdown. So we kept, we put everything, kept working on that stuff. To the I pray, which we'll put back out after after all the Christmas stuff. To the I pray was something that I did almost like a year before the shutdown. And so it's like improving on that stuff. I have about 10, 11, 12 songs that I was working on before the shutdown, and then I continue working on them during the shutdown. But creating something at that time, nah, man. I'm not one of those fast food writers. I got to be inspired. I got to be inspired to put some lyrics together, some melodies, and see some great stuff. I didn't want to write about the virus. I didn't want to write about the shutdown. I didn't want to write about any of that stuff. I just wanted to, I want to write. I always want to write about love and relationships and or relation trips, whichever you prefer. But so during the shutdown, no, I didn't create a lot of music. It was afterwards, started like putting together some stuff. I started listening to different tracks that people would presented and the whole thing. I asked today on the FACC, if anybody had heard about Jay Dilla, and I was turned on to that whole situation. So he's some great music that he created before he passed away. So I'm interested in exploring that whole thing.
Now, I
Well,
have a question for you because you said that there was no good times during COVID. There was a lot of babies that was made during COVID.
You know what? They actually said that they were surprised at how many babies weren't made because they thought that it would be, because people were shut in and all that kind of stuff. But there was a survey that was done that there wasn't a lot of babies that were created or are created during COVID, during the shutdown, because people were paranoid about catching the virus. And so they weren't, everybody wasn't yet, they weren't trying to hook up at that time, tall boy. It was like, have you been tested, or what you been doing? That was the whole thing during COVID, you
Yeah,
know.
but there's still some that 9 months later they got some new ones.
Oh yeah, well, everybody, life will make a way.
Yeah,
you know Life will always make a way. But
Well,
as far as like when there were more babies that were created during that what was it that long time ago they had that blackout in New York, a long time ago. I forget what year it was, but 9 months later there were a whole bunch of babies that were created, that were conceived during that time.
gotcha. Well, look, we got another caller on right now, and this is one of your favorites, Debbie
Who's that?
Reynolds
Okay.
Ula.
Ula. Debbie Reynolds Ula. Now you got to do it right. Ula.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up?
How you doing?
Uh-oh, hold on, that's me. Give me 1 second. Now you go. There you go. That was me. That wasn't her. Go ahead,
No
Debbie.
makeup.
Say it again.
I said no makeup, plain Jane.
Well, that's where it should be.
I have one question. Do you think that your birthday celebration in Akron will be an annual event?
Do I think it'll be an annual event?
Yes.
Man, that's hard to say. Because I mean that's the first time I spent my birthday in Akron at home like in years. I mean, it was a long time. It's been I hadn't spent my birthday in Akron, and I can't even remember when. But I mean, I have a good time. We'll see. Because I had a good time. It was we could always do the birthday celebration, do a show, the whole thing. I mean, they're not gonna name any more streets after me. I mean, I only get one street, so so like, but but I don't know. I mean, that could be an idea, and everybody from Cleveland back going down to Akron, we could have a party. That would be great, you know.
It'll be a great opportunity to bring all of the Howard's girls together to celebrate with you.
That was great. That was really cool. I know. Tanya just a second ago started talking about a banner that you guys that put together for them to put up when I went if I made it to South Africa, which was kind of I was really skeptical about that trip, even from the beginning because of all the un, in, unsureties that were going on at that time. But yeah, when you guys came up with that banner, in Akron, that was kind of cool. That was really cool.
And, Tanya, and
I enjoyed that.
Tanya also asked, and I put it on the screen right here, so you can read it. So you can read it as well.
What the banner?
She says, "What did you enjoy the most about your homecoming weekend? And did you like the banner and Howard foam heads she had made for you?"
Uh, Say that. Was that a question? What was that now?
So the first part of the question was, "How did you enjoy the? What did you enjoy the most about your homecoming weekend?"
What I enjoyed most about it was the ability to for people to come, everybody to come together. You know what I'm saying? With my family, with my friends, and the life band. My partners. There that we grew up in the band, and also I got a chance to go into the house that I grew up in, and that was amazing because for one thing I saw how the people who own the house now, I saw how they love the house, and that was the main thing that was important to me was that whoever had the house, whoever got the house, that they love it and they take care of it. And they changed so much stuff in there, and things were different, but they were the same. If that makes sense. Like I when I walked in there, I remembered all kind of stuff that went on. The little linen closet that I used to go hide up in and play Zorro and all that kind of stuff in. And it was so small. Because when you look at it now, like you're like, how did I ever get up in there? It was crazy. So I had made, I used to play Zorro. I'd have one of my mom's curtain rods or something like that, and I would make my own mask and a cape and all that, and jump down on my brother's back when he didn't know I was up in the closet and stuff. And so and I remember my room that I had when I used to climb out of my window and go hang out till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then climb back. So I had all these memories, and but it was different, but it was the same. You dig? It was crazy.
Now I got another question. Is someone cooking at your house or washing dishes?
What?
Is someone cooking or washing dishes at your house?
Yep.
That's what that noise
I'm getting
is.
ready to. I'm getting ready to come off here so I can eat.
That's what that is. Cause that look, they say somebody said it sounds like it's rainy cooking. Someone washing dishes.
No, it's cooking. They're cooking. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That bacon is sizzling.
Oh man, it's not bacon. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
But
Well, Priscilla, I'm gonna let you wrap this all up.
All right. So, does anybody want to show? Do you want to say anything? Debbie, do you want to say anything else before I say something? Before we go,
Sean or
I'm sorry. I didn't
Sean.
hear it. I didn't hear it.
Do you want? Is there anything else someone wants to say before I go? Before I wrap this up? Okay, y'all look like they like. Look, we ready to go. We ready to go.
yeah, I just turned
Long
Howard
fun
down just
night.
for a second. I just turned Howard down for a second so y'all can say whatever you
Okay.
got.
Okay. Cool with me. Listen, I just want to say thank you for people like Debbie, Tanya Blazer, and all the watching Old School Turn Up from the beginning to now. Thank you, very like Tall Boy said before production. And Sean, you like the ones. And for season, thank you so much for allowing me guys to interview you guys. Oh, Howard, thank you for being the first male to be on Old School Tuesday Turn Up. And did he hear all that? Did he hear what I
Yeah, he
said?
can hear you.
Did
He
he
can
hear me?
hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay. Uh,
I just
okay.
turned his volume down so
So
you can hear him.
okay. Oh, Howard, I do have a question. What advice would you like to give me moving forward about the show? Any advice you have for me?
Well, you're doing pretty. You're doing pretty well with everything with your interviews and the whole thing. I think you should really being yourself, and when it was very important when we interviewed, that was the whole thing. That's what I enjoyed, that you were being you were being Priscilla Watley. You know what I'm saying? And just and just keep that. If you keep you know your realness, if that's a word, and your integrity as far as your questions and everything are concerned, so that people that are listening will always learn something from the person that you're interviewing. And that was the other thing, is that I dug, is that you gave as we were interviewing, you gave me a chance to express myself and to explain myself, and put and deal with information, putting out information out there for people. And I think that's important. And if you keep that up, you'll do well in 2022. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, Howard, name one person, a group you would like to see come on the show.
A group.
Artist, name one artist in a group, and you would like to see come on the show.
Now I would like to see. I like to see information. I don't know if this would ever happen because they don't do a lot of interviews. But Earth, Wind, and Fire, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Philip Bailey, and all that stuff. They would have a lot of information that people would love to hear because they're so legendary. So
Well, this is a
that would
legendary night.
like I said, they don't do a lot of interviews.
This is
But that would be cool.
this is a legendary night. You got Cheryl Cooley from Climax. You, Sean
Yep.
Allen. I mean, can we get a group collaboration song or something like that?
For sure, of course. I love the stuff for. I saw Bernadette the other day. Actually, I don't know if I should say that, but
No.
Cheryl, you don't have nothing to say?
She like,
I know, right?
Look, I'm known for starting stuff because I had made a comment that I didn't know I was supposed to say when he was on his show with the other person.
oh, the other Watley.
Yeah,
Poor top boy.
so we're known for starting stuff over here. That's all.
That's
Well,
funny.
brother, I wish you nothing but the best for 2022. And whatever your heart desires as far as professional, personal, or business. I saw you on that treadmill today, and look, I need to get on it because I'm going to be walking out there in Vegas on Monday, and I'm going to be out of shape. So I need to be out there with you on that treadmill. I don't think you can hear
My
me.
stationary bike. I usually get outside, man, but it was freezing. It's been freezing here in California. If that makes any sense, but yeah, man, get on that treadmill, man. If you're gonna deal with the treadmill or the bike, either one is cool. Or get out there and just walk. You know.
Maybe that could be the challenge for everybody that's watching. Everybody walk with you. What will you do? Do a half a mile, a mile? How long is your walk?
When I walk, man, when I go on the thing, that's about 4 miles.
Oh, I ain't doing that. I might give you. I have to build up to that. I'm not giving you that. All right,
You got to
ladies.
do
Any other
4 miles.
questions?
Yeah, I do. I got one. Hold on, Howard. What about we can get you and Sean Allen here a duet one day? Y'all gotta do a duet. Her voice is pure, is beautiful. Y'all gotta do a duet. Hey, there you go, right here.
Like I said, all that
Hey,
depends on the song. We get together and create a song. That'd be great. We definitely do that. I love to.
there you go.
You know.
Sounds like
There
a
you
winner.
go.
I'm down.
Howard
Sounds
girls,
Yeah.
like a winner.
Merry Christmas to all y'all. I told you I couldn't make no promises, but y'all asked this is what you wanted for Christmas. Tallboy delivered on Old School Tuesday Turnup.
That's
Priscilla, come
right.
on, take us
Yeah.
out.
Well, I appreciate everybody. I got to go eat something. Starving.
Yeah,
Starving
All
like
right.
Marvin, as they say.
Thank
All
you, tall
right.
boy,
And
Priscilla.
are you
Okay.
welcome?
God bless you guys.
And I'm
I'll
coming
see
out.
you all.
God
I'll see you before New Year's, but looking forward to the new year coming in. 2022 is going to be an amazing year. God bless you
Yes, it is.
guys.
God
God
bless you
Connect
bless
with
too.
you.
me
yeah.
on Facebook,
All right.
please.
Happy New
Bye
Year,
bye.
everybody.
All right, Priscilla, you gonna wrap
All
this
right.
up because I think everybody ready to
Yeah,
go
I'm
go
about
to sleep now.
okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, everybody ready to go to sleep. Okay, ladies, thank you for being here. Tall boy, thank you for doing this at the last me. But I couldn't go.
Now
It
hold on, you
wouldn't have been
froze
right. It
again.
would have
Would you
not been
say?
a
Because
show.
I need you to say that again the way everybody can hear this.
Everyone, thank you for being here. Cheryl Cooley, thank you for being here. Sean Allen, Harry Hewitt, and Tall Boy, thank you for doing the production at the last minute. You're not it will at least goodbye. And this is the last Tuesday of 2021. Next year, I don't know if I've told some.
She done froze again. Lord Jesus. She done froze.
Singers, comedian, Soul Train. Who is that? So anybody, y'all know my rules. You know, as long as I have 20+ career, it just if anybody you would love to see on the show, just message me, Messenger. Some people already start doing that, and all I can do is send out your request, and we'll go from there. But I just want to thank you all for watching.
I said I wanted to see Howard Hughes.
And you got your wish. Look, Merry
and you got
my
wish. See? You got your wish.
Now,
and you also
Cheryl, who'd you say you wanted to see? We didn't kept you on here for 3 hours and 17 minutes. So who did you say you wanted to see?
Troop. Remember Troop?
Oh yeah, Troop. Okay, yeah, gotcha.
John.
And who was the personal
John
artist?
from Troop.
No, John. And who was the group?
Troop.
Okay,
John from Troop. All of that.
So it was you had to pick one artist and then you got to pick a group. So who was the actual artist? You're supposed to pick an artist and then a group. Yeah, I'm asking because we're gonna try and make it happen.
Go ahead, Cheryl. Dreams come true, wishes come true.
Artist John from Troop, and then the group would be
surprises. Come on, you can do this. Come on.
The Emotions.
Whoa. Woo!
Hey.
Ooh.
Did we not speak that?
I got you.
Ow.
Into existence. Okay. I know just who to reach out to. I got you. Okay. All right. Well, there you guys go. There go to boom. She all hyped. Look, she hyped there. Hey. All right now. So Howard said Earth, Wind, and Fire. Cheryl said The Emotions. Sean said, who was your group? We can't hear you now. See, her microphone is off.
Her microphone?
I can't hear you. I can't hear her.
Tony. I could possibly make that happen. Possibly.
Oh. And I can make it happen for The Emotions. So, all right. Until
we're
then.
Speaking a lot of things in existence. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to speak into existence. How have you guys, Cheryl, y'all, let's do this. Let's do this the right way. Cue up the music and let's dance our way up out of here.
Why are you going to say that like that when I'm in the process of...
I'm sorry. And I'll see you all backstage real quick. Come on, let's do this. Can we treat it like a show? Cheryl, welcome to the
backstage show. On this.
Look, as you see, I went and got my bed.
Yes, we do. Come on, let's do it.
Hey, thank y'all for watching. God bless. Good night. Going into 2022. We tried to make dreams happen. We're making the ladies dance, making them smile. They didn't put their glasses on. Some folks didn't froze. Some folks didn't smile. Lord, we didn't have a good time. Cheryl, pull the guitar out and play a little tune to the old school Tuesday Turn Up.
Let's go.
My name is Todd Boy. I am the producer. That is Pricilla Watley, our host.
That's me.
That is Sean Allen from Pure Soul. We had Howard Hewitt on earlier, and look at her jamming. The old school Tuesday Turn Up beat.
And we had Cheryl Cool from Climax.
This is a New Year's Eve. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas show. Season finale of season 1. Congratulations, Pricilla. Y'all make sure y'all hit Priscilla's Cash App. That's 3 hours and 21 minutes, y'all. Come on now. Take care of Pricilla. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the screen for y'all so y'all can help her
I need new headphones.
Yeah, y'all bless her for them headphones, y'all.
Yes, she does.
Bless her. You see it on the bottom of the screen. We're going to get the DMV and Howard doing a song. We're going to get Cheryl and Howard doing a song.
We're going to get Howard and Sean doing.
Yeah, we're going to get everybody doing songs over here.
Everybody going to rock out. Yes.
Look, Sean has said, forget getting comfortable no more. I'm getting back in my bed. See how I didn't see him.
And I'm going to call her right after. Yeah, I'm gonna call her right after. she thinking she wide awake.
She gonna bother
And
everybody.
Miriam Graham, thank you for watching. Debbie Reynolds Ula, thank you for watching. Gracie, Tanya Blazer, Colleen
Veronica, I need to hear some
Jenkins,
more of that story. Don't play with me. Veronica.
Donnell Barbara.
Tanya, we're gonna get your internet right. I promise you, we're gonna get your internet right. And
DeMarlene Green,
D,
thank you for watching.
Thank you for checking out the show. Lisa Marie, thank you for showing up. Yamini Nazim. He said your name a couple of times. So go back and pull the show. Mm-hmm. All right,
Sheila
we out,
Baker.
y'all. Love y'all. See, y'all making me mess up and everything. Where am I at?
This is the longest running show. That's what I'm talking about. We turned
See,
up.
Pricilla be doing too much, y'all. She be wanting y'all to stay on for like 4 hours, like a whole day didn't pass, and she ain't cutting no checks today either.
Oh, no, you did.
Yeah. I love y'all. Y'all
Look at all
have
these
a good night.
comments. Joyce, see ya.